Khyree Jackson, defensive back, Oregon.
I'm just super grateful. I can't even really put into too many words like how this process has really truthfully been. It's just been really a whirlwind. I'm just looking forward to, making my impact out here. And I'm just looking forward to making, Viking Nation proud.
Last month, the Minnesota Vikings family tragically lost one of our own, Khyree Jackson. Khyree brought contagious energy, confidence, and desire to be the best person he could be for himself, his friends, and his family. At this time, we ask you to please help us honor Kyree's legacy with a moment of silence. Thank you. Joining us today as honorary captain to honor Khyree is his brother Colston. Referee Ron Torbert will conduct the coin toss.
The margin for error is so small. I mean, one half a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
Winners win and losers lose. I can't explain it any better than that. I don't know how it happens, but winners win. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Game Time Brian here, otherwise known as the mailman off duty. I wanted to start off the show with that because anybody that's been a part of the channel, really, let's face it, it's been less than 2 years I've been doing a lot. Me and Mark went to the Hall of Fame. It'll be 2 years in August, so I don't know, do the math. 1.5 years. I had 300 subscribers. But last year, I was really high on a Khyree Jackson, a cornerback, a tall cornerback out of the University of Oregon, who was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings. And I thought it was fitting that I played that video. I was watching on ESPN, and I watched a very touching tribute. And it just goes to show you how fleeting everything is. My man never got a chance to lace him up in a game for the Minnesota Vikings. Khyree Jackson was taken away, obviously far too early. Not to be somber, but I want to pay tribute to him on this game because his team, the Vikings, are a class act organization. And my hat's off to the Vikings, how they've handled the situation. They've taken care of his family. Obviously, we're going to talk football. We're going to watch the game. Channel members are going to come in here. We all know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the mess that is in Frisco right now, where, that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's where the mess is. The Dallas Cowboys are a mess, people. I don't care who you are. You can have your opinion. I can have mine. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I see Andre Mosley in here. What's up, brother? I see you say Ben Johnson. Well, I tell you, if you really wanted a Ben Johnson, then maybe you should have put in a call or an email and said, hey, we would like to interview Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn for that matter. We would like to have you guys as an interview. Now you have to wait till the postseason is over to interview those men. Why? Because the most valuable, the most popular, and I know we have fans of other teams in here. I'm not here to say how great we are. I'm just telling you the facts. We're the most visible, the richest sports franchise, not NFL franchise, sports franchise in sports. Yet we do everything last minute, on the cheap. You would think that a company, like the best companies out there, the Fortune 500 companies, they go and they find young talent in rival organizations, right? They go and they, even if you have no intentions of hiring these people, you bring them in, you pick their brain for a few hours, and you send them on their way. Even if you don't want to pay the $17 million that's rumored to go to Ben Johnson. There ain't no way in God's green earth that Jerry Jones will ever pay, while he's alive, $17 million for a football coach. Now, I'm not saying Ben would want that from the Cowboys. Oh, yeah, because everybody wants to be a part of the Cowboys, or so the Cowboys think. Except, let me show you this one. Troy Aikman on Dallas Cowboys opening. To say it's a coveted job, I'm not sure I'd agree with that. I only bring that up because Troy Aikman is the hallmark. He's the gold standard. He's the strong arm of the law. He's whatever you want to say. He had more courage than any quarterback I've witnessed with a star on his helmet. And I know I've seen Roger Staubach. I didn't say I liked him better. I said courage. He got his ass beat for the first 2 years of his career. Absolutely annihilated. I was at the games at the Vet where they sacked him 11 times, and he was literally part of the Vet turf. Yet he peeled himself up, and he could have went the way of a lot of these quarterbacks you see who get gun shy, throw off the back leg. No, Troy stayed in the pocket, delivered the ball. Just, you go on YouTube and watch his highlights of the vicious hits that he took. He's saying, nah, playing for the star ain't what it used to be right now. And I can only tell you of one reason why. For me, it's Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and the Jones family. Okay? You've done a wonderful job, Jerry. I'm not here to hate on you, but you're already getting off to a bad start. You need to, this whole BS, okay, maybe go out and hire a minority coach. Is there anything wrong with hiring a minority coach, people? You know? I don't understand why. Are we going to interview Marvin Lewis for the third time just to get the Rooney Rule out of the way? Now you got to interview 2 minority people. So my question is to my Dallas fans, to my Eagle fans, to my Giant fans, to my Commando fans, to all the fans. Without being a troll, what is going on? What is your opinion? And we'll talk about it. We're going to watch the game. I can't wait for this game. The winner of this game gets to go to Philly next week and play at a prime time slot at the Link at 4:25 on Sunday. So the link is in the community post, but that's it. That's all I'm going to say on this. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say regarding my opinions on how this whole thing has gone. I got to text somebody real quick. I'll give you a minute. But anyway, let's get to the chat before I let people in. All right, let's go back to the top here. We got Logan Motorsports. What's up? Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. What's going on? He says, go Rams. Logan wants the Rams. Rolo, good evening, game time, everybody. Nike 3, what's going up? Jimbo, what's happening, my man? William Tilton, how's Vegas, bro? I'm hoping to get out there next year. How are you doing, game time and chat? Let's go. Arturo, what's going on? CZ, what's up, my man? Who else we got in here? Who else is ready to roll? We got Dwayne Sweetney. What's up? Timothy Looper. Hello, game time from the old, fat, well-endowed Cowboy fan from Terrell, Texas. How's Terrell, Texas? What's up, Dwayne? Let us rejoice and be glad in Mike McCarthy's exit. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, everybody. I am not upset that upset that McCarthy's gone. I just don't like the fact that we've known for 6 weeks that we haven't made the playoffs. Get your ducks in order. Act like a Fortune 500 company like you are, act like it. Set the example. Be the leaders. Stop following people. Stop being the last to make the move. Stop taking the crumbs of everybody. Go interview the best people. Don't just hire one of your buddies or somebody you can control or somebody that's cheap. That's all I'm going to say. Phil, Primetime Phil, he says it's a blessing. Well, I would have liked this at the end of I would have liked to have, had this last week so we could have been able to talk to Ben Johnson. But they didn't want to talk to Ben Johnson. That was the issue. All good with coaches will be gone by then. Hamid, what's going on? I see you're out of the cave. Jerry Jones, 82 years older. People do different things. I hear you. Clemente, I bet you McCarthy got offered a 2-year deal per Fisher. Again, Fisher does a lot of guessing. I don't know what he was offered, and either does Mike Fisher. Unless he said it, he's guessing too. My guess is Mike said 5, he said 2. There you go, Jerry. End with 3. But again, water under the bridge now. Sohan Singh, what's going on? You think you could have a chance to do better than 7 and 10 a season? We got a lot of time, Sohan, before we can deal with that. We got to get a coach. We got to deal with free agency, our own, and then other people. And then we got to deal with the draft. A lot of stuff has to go on. Short Dog, what's going on? I don't want a Kellen Moore either. Sorry. Jerry Jones set the tone for the league. They do everything he says. It's time for a new head coach, a new young head coach. Yeah, Andre, that's who I want, bro. I want young blood in here. I don't want the same old, same old. What's up, game time? And I was concrete for feel bad any player on the field. Philly D, yeah, it's not good, bro. Not good at all. I feel so bad for the Khyree Jackson family. Shout out to Primetime Phil. Notre Dame's head coach. I would at least interview him. I have no idea, Brian. Jerry is an idiot. Again, I want answers from people. Ben Johnson is out of our budget. Again, why, Phil? The budget that's not part of the cap, but out of price range for most lucrative franchises in the world. But the budget that's not part of the cap, but out of the price range. Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm going to bring, what's up, Andre? I'm going to bring everybody in. Or whoever is in. Phil, you getting in here or are you going to stay out again? What are you doing, Phil? So, yeah, just remember, there is no salary cap for head coaches. Now, I've talked to Wade off air. We're both on the same page. If you're going to bring in somebody older, then you pay the buyout and bring in Bill Belichick. But I've heard since me and Wade's conversation that through Brian Broaddus, his buddy is now running ex-GM. I can't think of his name. Put it in the comments. What's the guy I'm thinking of? Brian Broaddus' buddy who's now running North Carolina's program. That there's a $10 million buyout, but there's no sense that a bill would go to Dallas now. So now we're stuck. They're going to try and sell you is something that ain't good. All right? Now, but who am I thinking of? Mike Lombardi. Thanks, Jimbo. I always forget. I get him confused. Broadus reached out to Lombardi. Brad doesn't want to be a part of the channel anymore, William. I'm sorry. He don't want to be a part of the channel. He don't like the fact that it's growing and has more people than just Cowboy fans. So,
Brad?
But anyway, what's going on?
Yeah, Brad didn't want to. He was like,
again, I have to grow the channel. I can't just have the good old boy and have a few Cowboy fans and he's happy. Sorry. You don't want to be a part of it?
I don't blame you.
I'm trying to grow the channel here.
This is your channel, not his.
Again, I don't understand. Yeah. Okay, Vinny, but what do you want me to do, brother? What do you want me to do about it? I did nothing except the people are channel members, and what does it matter, you know? But anyway, how are you, everybody? What's going on?
Tell Brad to go get a blade at Golden Corral.
Yeah. A Golden Corral makes everybody happy. Minnesota Vikings. I'll pick Minnesota Vikings to beat the Eagles. Well, I'm done with speculating about that. I'm just going to enjoy the games. We'll pick our games, but I have no faith in the Vikings, really, to go on the road with until I see it. Ronnie, Coach, game time. Who you taking in the first round? What do you mean, first round? What are you talking about?
As far as the draft.
That's a long way off, man. Just take the best available. Logan, you love Golden Corral. No, not me. Golden Corral. Well, at least around here, Golden Corral is like it's all canned food, man. It's like cat food. But anyway, so what's going on, gentlemen? How is everything?
Pretty good, and you?
We're doing all right. We're doing
Good here.
The best news I've heard all day.
I'm frustrated.
If they hadn't
though.
signed him by tonight.
Yeah, but thanks, Jimbo. In all honesty, I watch him more than Flavor 500 to stream birds with him. But thanks, Jimbo. I appreciate you. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm a little disappointed though, Wade. Not because he's gone. You know, I wanted him gone from. But how this came about? This wasn't a Cowboy mutual. That's a lie.
Yeah.
No, according to David Moore, even Adam Schefter too, that there was never any serious talks. They knew they were gonna.
No,
they knew they were gonna move
Adam
on.
Schefter is a jackass, first of all. So Adam Schefter is wrong. If you look at the guy who reported it when
check. Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
We got you.
Yeah, Tom Pelissero, who was on the case 5 years ago when McCarthy.
David Moore of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
who covers the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's a stooge for the Cowboys. He's the heel. He gets to answer the first question. Let me finish my thought.
Yeah, but he's been there forever. He's pretty highly respected around here in Dallas. I'm just saying
But Tom Pelissero, you can't talk over me. Tom Pelissero also reported 5 years ago that McCarthy was getting the job. So you got it. That's McCarthy's guy. And McCarthy already said, and he already said today that it was they wanted him, he wanted them. They could not agree on the years. Now, Wade, what do you think about that?
I still don't think they're committed. You know, my whole thing is I don't think Mike McCarthy isn't in their long-term future plans. He is
I don't like McCarthy, but
they basically view him as a stepping stone. Like
why do we got to be a stepping stone? That's a question. And I want to get Phil's opinion, but just real quick, why are we a stepping stone organization for anybody?
Well, see, now here's the thing: is now they're knee deep in a rebuild, and they might as well blow the whole coaching staff up. They're going to go full blown with this. They might as well. It's time now.
You're talking Jason Witten. That's laughable. All due respect, I love Jason Witten, but I can't see unless you're going to bring in.
I think Deion Sanders would have a better chance than Jason Witten.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Deion Sanders.
I think Deion.
I love Jason Witten, but how are you going to bring him in, the most valuable franchise? Okay, he's a motivator, and I appreciate that. He can motivate, but then you better bring in the best of the best defensive coordinator, because he doesn't call plays, the best of the best offensive coordinator. You better bring in, you probably keep John Fossil. I mean, I don't know how you
Okay, so
sell
what
that
about
to your
John?
fan base.
Okay, so what about John Gruden?
Yes, that's my vote. That's my
I
vote.
like John Gruden, but he's blackballed from the NFL. Literally.
Oh, well,
I
that
don't
doesn't mean
know
anything
about
with Jerry.
Well, no, and I'm on board with saying
I would if you're
Hey,
gonna go with
Vinny.
any veteran coaching staff, I would go with Gruden more than anybody. Like even if you Gruden, you bring Zimmer back as a defensive coordinator, you do that combination, But when you looked at Mike McCarthy, what does that mean? They didn't have a negotiation. Why? Because, hey, in order to get that next step, you need to give over control of the offense, and that's to me is something he was not going to do. And we all know that
Hey,
we
Logan.
needed a change. We need something change on offense. We need a change in the front office, main involved, but we're not going to get that. So we need a change in the
Definitely needed
offensive
to
side of
change
the
in the
ball.
offense.
And I'm okay with It's one of those things, I'm okay with sacrificing Mike McCarthy if a guy like Mike Solari is out the door as well. You know what I'm saying? Like our offensive line has just not been the same, as much as they did, we do have hope for what we have there. Him being out the door, I just think with the negotiation, even if you are talking about years, maybe they're trying to put him in that same amount of category of Dak where you're 2 to 3 years.
Right.
And he maybe wanted a 5 to so year, and that's
Yeah,
not
I
something
think
that
Mike
they want.
wanted a contract as long as Dak's contract, 4 years.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and really,
I
you
can
can't.
see that.
I mean, you
That
can walk
makes
away from the
sense.
coaching. You can walk away from the coaching staff on that sense but with
Again.
Dak, you're walking away 2 years. Maybe that's what they knew.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, they maybe know that. That may be in the plans.
I'm not like I said, I'm not upset that McCarthy's gone. I just don't like how it happened.
But I mean, it could be Mike
organization
McCarthy.
that
Like, I'm not going
doesn't
to take that
attack
Chicago
anything.
job. They're like, we'll take that bullet for you. We don't give you permission.
I mean, it doesn't. They don't attack nothing. That's all.
Here's the problem that I
They're
have.
idiots. They're idiots.
The coach, okay, Jerry Jones knew what he was doing when he was doing it. He waited too long to interview all these other coaches that I wish he would have. And
They
did he
always
do
do
this?
that, Randy.
Yeah, but did he do this on purpose so he doesn't
He
have
always does.
to
it.
me-
He tells you that.
Hey, there's still other
To
coaches
me, the
to
first
interview. I mean,
first wave of coaches to me would be college coaches. It's like, and then that next wave is the professional.
I mean, there's still
pro
coaches to interview, though, Phil. I mean, the playoffs are still going. NFL playoffs
Well,
are
yeah,
still going
NFL
on.
playoffs, but you could go
College
into the
football
college.
just
I mean,
ended.
only 2 teams have college coaches that are not
I'm just
up for
frustrated.
grabs. So I
that
mean,
we
everybody
gotta-
else is up for grabs. You can interview everybody else.
Yeah.
Then go to the pros later. It's a habit. I mean, I'm not saying that they purposely did it. I'm just saying that unfortunately there is a bright side to the stupidity that is the front office.
I love Jason Wood. If you
I
can
I mean,
somehow,
they're
but I just-
rebuilding the roster. You might as well rebuild the coaching staff.
Well,
now.
if you're going to do that again, like I
then-
said, when you
well,
brought
then
up
why,
my
if that's the case, then
Why
you
sign
keep
Dak?
saying
Yeah, they shouldn't have signed that.
Well, like you keep saying rebuilding the roster. You give all the enemy more fodder. When healthy, we have an above average roster.
Well,
You
I
sound
mean,
like
you-
Gavin Dawson. Gavin
You've
Dawson
said it
is an
yourself.
absolute stool pigeon. You're talking shit that he don't know regarding our salary cap. Saying
how
we
many
don't
free
have
ag-
any money.
how many
which is
free agents do we
absolute
have?
Bullshit.
How many free agents do we have?
25.
One maybe.
So that's how much of the roster? Half?
Okay, Eagles have. Is
Oh,
No, that's
yeah,
a
yeah,
new
yeah.
roster.
25,
That's a
yeah.
rebuild. That's where he's
Yes, if
he's
you lose
talking,
half
you
your
have
Eagles have the
roster
same
and your
25,
coaching
so
staff,
they
that's a
rebuilding?
rebuild.
you're probably going to bring back 3, maybe 4. Like it's a new
Eagles
team.
have-
Like
Yeah, but Eagles have 25 too. So every team has a lot.
yeah, I know that, but
That's
to
all
me,
I'm saying.
I mean, your core of your
Dude, our good guys that
our
we lost are on
backups
other
were in
teams
there.
in the playoffs.
All
Yeah,
I'm
our-
saying is we don't need to take a backseat to anybody. We wait. We have no desire to be in the conversation for the elite, bright young minds in the league. That's all.
The Dallas Cowboys, the organization, the front office, they're not going to give a young dude a chance. They're not going to do
Okay,
it. It's
well, they're
going to
not
be an
gonna win.
old veteran coach. That's where they're going to go. I'm telling you.
We got our ass
no.
kicked by a young coach last year in the playoffs.
Like, I don't know. I can't say that it's not going to be a young coach. It's
Well,
especially
who's it going to be?
because I'm
Well,
not
look
saying
at all
that.
the
I'm
guys
just
they've
saying
gone
I didn't.
with
I think by the
More.
time we got drawn out right to this point, I thought McCarthy was definitely due back to be that guy. So the strategy is not what it normally is. And I mean, if it's dragging your ass and not doing anything, then yeah, then that's
how are you, brother?
Then that's obviously the strategy that happened.
They operate from a place of comfort. Jerry knew Jimmy. Jerry knew Barry Switzer.
Yes, I agree.
Jerry
with you
knew
with that.
Dave Campo. Jerry got Bill Parcells. He was already older. Jerry brought in Wade Phillips. He was older. Jerry brought in Mike McCarthy. He was older. Jason Garrett was a quarterbacks. He was a quarterback for the Cowboys. They are
doing things differently.
So
they are a franchise.
Okay, so you're telling me Kellen Moore then?
No.
That's who I'm thinking.
Oh,
Kellen Moore.
fuck, don't.
No,
That's the
it's
one
gonna
thing. If I was to say
weeks
one,
ago.
don't do, that would be
It's
the
gonna
fucking
be a
don't do.
veteran coach or someone from within the franchise that has
Or-
got ties to the franchise.
All due respect,
Or Mike Zimmer.
All right, Al
I
Harris,
don't
let's
want
do
Mike
it.
Zimmer as the head coach.
Al Harris, baby,
absolutely not.
yeah.
I don't
Who is
want
gonna
Mike
wa-
Zimmer
what-
as the
who-
head
who
Al
is
coach.
Harris is on the table.
Who is
I
going
like
to want to work under Jerry Jones? That's my thought.
That's
Is
what.
it gonna
That's
be-
why Troy says what he says. It's not as coveted because of the bullshit that has to go with it.
That's
The
it.
reason why who's going to work for
Yeah.
Jerry and the Cowboys? Let's
Your name-
see.
Your
You're,
name goes
you're right,
worldwide.
Wade. It's going to be all older coaches.
Hold
in the
on.
rebuild.
If the Cowboys call
John
a coach's
Gruden.
cell phone
John
and
Gruden.
ask
John
them
Gruden.
to coach the Cowboys, they're going to get up off that couch. They're going to coach the Cowboys. You want that
What
on
did
your
I
resume.
tell you today,
as a
Wade? I
coach.
like John Gruden, but
I would love John Gruden.
And I made a video about this, Phil, just a week ago, and I said I named two guys. If this were to happen, I said two guys, in my opinion, that would be on the top of their list. I said, unfortunately, Kellen Moore. Okay, yeah, I don't think he's a leader of men. Okay, like Ultra says, we need a leader. He's right. Ultra is right. We need some sort of leader.
He if he got the
But-
wrong bill at Verizon, he wouldn't even step
Yeah.
up. He would just pay the bill. Like
But,
you know.
but John Gruden
Yes,
makes
sir.
a lot of sense. Now, he hasn't won a playoff
Yeah.
game since 2007. So I understand what the reluctance is and all the bullshit that's going on. But Jerry and Roger can't stand each other. And what better way to stick it to Roger than go and hire a guy who's blackballed from the league? You know what I'm saying?
But
so
that's-
that would be
that's-
fine for me. But
And then they'd really
least he
screw
has a-
Dallas.
At least he has a mind.
Yeah.
That's
come
a
on,
football
Lloyd, how
mind.
much worse
At
do we
least
get
He would
screwed?
really send the refs after us
Like
then.
what?
Then every
He would
every
hold
play there'd be a
people-
flag if we
he
hired
would hold
Gruden.
people to their standards. Like he would call people out. Like
But I did
John
see a
Gruden
name
got
in
a
the chat.
John Gruden got a better chance of coming back than what's his name Flores. He sued the NFL.
Yeah.
Well,
But
you
you
see
see
that
the
he has
interview.
like
The
three.
interview,
Well, he has
that'll be
3
there.
interviews.
It's
right
ridiculous what they do.
Now. Is it Rooney Rules reason?
Yeah, well now it's 2, Phil. You gotta order. You
This is
gotta.
ridiculous. Well, what about our brown coaches and what about our Asian
Well,
coaches?
that's
Can
what
we
I'm
get
saying.
somebody
You better-
involved in that too? What about
Well,
that? Can we get some
I
rules
say
in there?
this.
Well, next we're gonna say next.
You better
female
interview
coach.
Robert Saleh.
That's
You
why
better
Ron
interview
Rivera is
him.
that's why Ron Rivera is everywhere interviewing everywhere
Hold
just
up,
to get
you
the
said Ron
Hispanic coach
Rivera.
out of the
I
way.
like
Well, I'd
that
say
name.
Jerry Jones should take his time. Don't rush. Take your time and really evaluate these players and see.
Apparently,
who,
that's what he's taking your advice because that's all he's doing is taking time.
yeah.
And don't try to just interview 5 coaches. Do a real search.
That's
mean-
all
Yeah,
I'm
that's why
asking.
he
I want a
brought in
long,
Uncle
something
Coffee and
long and
just gave him a
distinguished.
job.
Just like my wait. How about Ron Rivera? Look, I got a
Yeah, let's
God,
get
no,
Ron.
God.
Let's give Riverboat Ron.
Nah,
Why
I don't
not?
want Ron Rivera.
Look,
I'm
Riverboat
good with
Ron
that.
bobblehead. I'm
He
giving away
sucks.
for the
Let's get
Super
the
Bowl.
offensive coordinators of the Buffalo Bills. Let's get him.
You do
Yeah,
know
Joe
Ron
Brady.
Yeah, I like
Rivera
that
was a
guy.
finalist in our last coaching thing. I don't want him either, but I'm just saying he was a finalist.
Well, what has Ron Rivera
Yeah,
done
when
with
we were
Washington?
doing the
Nothing.
whole let's go for
Riverboat.
old coach.
There he is.
I don't want Riverboat, Ron.
Me neither.
I want the
I don't
offensive
want him
coordinator of the
either.
Buffalo Bills.
Yes, I love Brady. Joe Brady.
Joe Brady.
You got to
Give me
interview Joe
him.
Brady.
Thomas Garrett
William
wants to
Tilden
get in.
Aikman said what he thought about the Cowboy job.
Can you
It
let
ain't
Thomas
Get
coveted.
in.
It ain't coveted. Why is
That's
that?
what he said. That's
Brian,
exact his
Why
words.
is that?
Brian?
Yes.
Because they
You let
don't get control.
Thomas in?
No. I've already let him in twice.
No.
He's got bad internet or something. He's roaming out.
He's
in
been
the-
barred.
he's in a brick building.
No, man. Aaron Glenn to me is going to go to the Saints. I've said this earlier in the year.
Yeah,
I
I think
agree
he's.
with you.
I think he's headed
Saints
there.
make the
Well, you
most
can't
sense.
interview
to
him
me.
Mike
now
McCarthy
anyway
can go to
until
the
after the
Saints
season.
or the
so.
Bears.
I
Yeah,
thought
Mike
they
McCarthy
could.
to the Bears.
I can see
I thought they
McCarthy
could
going to like the
interview
Steelers
either-
if they get rid of Tomlin.
If Tomlin were to actually
That's true.
leave, like that shit is like, I don't understand. Like, he got some like nude photos or some blackmailing photos of the ownership.
And watch, wherever Mike McCarthy goes, he's gonna have immediate impact. Just like Dan
he's gonna have control of his business.
because the owners are smart enough to realize they're going to support their guy.
Okay,
Something that Jerry and Stephen Jones don't know how to do.
That's
what
exactly
pick
right.
is Chicago? What pick is Chicago picking at?
4, I think 5.
So
maybe.
I mean, right there, they're picking top of the pick. It's like a Dan Quinn thing. You're automatically going into an area where you're picking top. You know, so
And they got a top quarterback too. They got a top quarterback.
Last year,
they should do the Josh Rosen thing. Just draft somebody else.
I thought that I had heard somewhere that they could either interview Kansas City or Detroit's assistants up until the end of this game.
Well, that's okay. Well, they're not gonna. You think Jerry's?
I
doing
doubt
anything?
they're going to do that. Though.
I doubt they're going to do it.
No,
but
the
they're not
window's
Dan
closed.
Quinn.
I was told to interview anybody on Detroit, like the number 1 seeds or something. So again, it's just a point. I'm only saying this is that why does Dallas have to do everything? Well, we don't agree with paying coaches a lot of money. Why? It's only money. There's no salary cap.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think
Bobby.
it's all about
Because they got no
publicity.
full
They
control.
want to be in the news.
But
all
yeah,
it
but
is.
look at but Randy, look at who they have hired. Guys who were either out of the limelight, looking for a job, you know.
Well, and
they
this
never
is the
go
same.
after the hot guy. They never do.
Well, here's the thing: is
Since
they
Jimmy
don't.
Johnson. Sorry,
They do
go ahead.
better on the cars than they do with the freaking thing. Like in a car, they had a helicopter they use. That's the most expensive possible transportation you could possibly take.
Well, they got
So,
a $300
You got an
million
amazing
yacht.
car, but you don't want to pay top dollar for your coaching
Don't
staff.
say
Like,
that,
I
Bobby.
don't know, man.
That's what I've said all along, Phil. I agree. If you're not going to be willing to pay and make your team good, then what are you there for?
Yeah.
If we're good, our merchandise goes through the freaking roof, and they make millions of dollars.
we
Yep,
said
give
it
me
last
Joe
night.
Brady.
They want a puppet.
Give
Well,
me
that's
Joe
it. They
Brady.
got to have a puppet. Now, I agree. I want Brady.
Joe Brady's a joke.
Ultra, do you really believe that they have a plan, bro? I mean, honestly, Ultra. Billionaires move at their own pace, but they do have a plan. All right, let me ask you this, Ultra. Do they have a plan that's I just like their decisions tell me they kind of loosey-goosey with their plan. I think they want to win, but I don't know that they really are willing to do what
my
it
whole
takes
thing-
to win.
Like here's the thing. Like I know we've all been in at some point in our relationship where middle school, high school, out of school, college, I don't know, where you were in a relationship, somehow there was somebody else at work or something that looked a little bit more enticing, you know, your relationship's not working really well.
I don't need to talk to them.
And then all of a sudden the relationship breaks off, and then you know, you guys are seeing each other and stuff like that. At no point where this bad relationship was happening were they thinking of candidates, thinking of possibilities, thinking of possible solutions here. I mean, to come out of this totally blind, it's hard to believe that they would be that way. They may have a list. It may be the stupidity list, like Ron Rivera. You know, these guys that
I don't
shouldn't,
have a problem
shouldn't
with
really
Ron.
be
He
on
can
your
get
list.
an interview, but I'm not hiring him.
Well, yeah, I mean, why? Why are you wasting that then? By that point, you know, you're not crossing off any kind of like Rooney Rule type of situation with him. Then why even put him in that candidacy? You know,
Well, I'm
Because
just
they
saying,
want
you
us
pick
to
his
talk
brain.
about them every day. They want us to talk about them every freaking day.
yeah,
That's
and
what
that's
it's
the.
about.
That is
But
the
here's the deal, and I think me and Phil said this last year. Most people, just like what Aikman said today, one of the pillar of your franchises said it's not a coveted job. Why? Because of the meddling owner. I love Jerry.
Yep.
I've said it time and time again. I love Jerry Jones. Thank you for the 3 Super Bowls. You hit a home run with bringing in Jimmy Johnson. You did. You did. But since then, okay, since I think we could all agree Barry Switzer won it with Jimmy's guys, you know.
There's who we need. Sean McVay.
Let me ask you a
It's
question.
been kinda,
Let me ask you a question. How does Jerry? I mean, not going for free agency, obviously, right? That's a big one. That's a big negative on there. So not getting the roster. I mean, you look at Mike McCarthy this year. There's a lot of people that won't point fingers to him just because of how the roster fell out. You didn't really, you know, Jerry didn't really go out there and get anything. So automatically, Mike McCarthy is like a top candidate because
Well, I
immediately
imagine
people sweep
Chicago's
any kind
gonna-
of negative is going to be swept under the Jerry Jones rug.
I
Let's be
imagine
real.
Chicago's going to jump at him right now.
I believe a
Oh,
lot
there
of
we go.
teams out there are saying, well, Jerry meddled in his business. He didn't get him what he
Boom.
wanted to
Exactly.
play. And
If you're
so
looking
we'll
out,
go after him.
looking in, yes.
Rams to receive the first
the
pick.
front office made a decision to rebuild this roster. Lame duck season. That's what this was.
Yeah,
Then
but if you
why the
listen to
fuck do
Gavin
you
Dawson,
sound Dak
he's saying,
Prescott?
See, to me, I can't see a person having the fortitude to be the Dallas Cowboys head coach and not having the balls to be able to say, I want this player, I want that player. Now, whether
I
they go out
agree
and
with
get
you.
that player, to me, you have to be. You can't have that role and not have that ability.
So they do have
if you're a
a
candidate,
voice.
to yeah.
Puka.
They do have a voice, Phil. The issue is there's too many people in the cookie jar. You got
I
5
agree
different
with that.
guys
I
wanting
agree with that.
guys, and
That's
just
a
too
good
many
No,
point.
it's
people in the
somebody with a
cookie
louder
jar.
voice. It's somebody with a louder voice. You're not making
Well-
your point clear. Dan Quinn was obviously making a way more points than the head coach of Mike McCarthy was if they were picking all his guys in the draft and they weren't picking his. You
And
know,
got Mike
so
Evans.
to me, you were passive when you should have been in the forefront making your argument. This is your freaking head coaching job. This is your point. You wanted to call the plays because these are your thing, but you don't want to slam your hand on the table and say we need this guy, we need that guy. I just, to me, you don't deserve this job if you don't have that ability to be this head coach.
Well, the
Yeah,
problem
was
is,
it Brian Broaddus talked about that on draft day, usually the last guy in Jerry's ear
Yeah,
on players
exactly.
was the guy that
What
had
does
the
that
player
tell you? The
pick.
last guy in his ear gets maybe you might get what you want.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all you got to do
Rolo,
is
Broaddus
what
and
do we hear?
Kavanaugh also brought
That's
up
how
Pete
DeMarcus
Jaws
Ware got
Carroll said he
drafted.
could walk the sideline chewing gum and blue shoes.
You just had to compare him to an ex-Cowboy that was a Hall of Famer,
Good
and
catch.
boom, you caught him. You know.
DQ got thrashed in the playoffs with Dallas. How soon we forget.
Yeah, but I mean, it could have been the hey, you get this coaching job if you allow Dallas to
Nice
lose.
catch.
You never know what it could have been. Like,
Nice catch, Tyler Higbee. What a throw on a dime.
oh, that was beautiful, right over the linebacker. Yeah.
So anyway, it's just very frustrating for me. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He got thrashed with all the people that he could bring in. He was bringing in his ex-Atlanta people. He was bringing in his newspaper boy from back in Atlanta to be his newspaper boy now. He was bringing in everybody, and it was just overriding what Mike McCarthy was doing. So it's like, to me, yeah, I'd rather. I think two things make me want to get rid of him that are higher than
Puka.
anything is if you're not going to allow another offensive guy to come in and call the plays and be in his ear, and you suck at clock management. Let's just be real, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing he was not good at. Oof.
I don't have a problem that he's gone. I just don't like that we wait around and we let other teams dictate. And I don't think necessarily
But
that
nobody.
Ben Johnson.
I mean, Vrabel's
I
gone.
don't think Ben Johnson's going to Chicago because I don't think Chicago's going to.
No.
Because
I
Chicago's
don't think
a
he's
cheap-
going to the Raiders either.
Actually, yes, I do believe he will be the
I
next
could see
Raiders head
that.
coach.
I could see that. Yeah.
Tom Brady's running the show. Tom Brady knows what he has in Ben Johnson. This is what annoys me. Dallas should have at least interviewed Ben Johnson. There's no reason why you shouldn't have at least picked up. Why? Because you thought you were bringing back your boy on the cheap. That's why.
I mean, if
That's
they
what
don't
it
go
is.
and interview him, it's different. I mean, he's not hired anywhere yet.
Just
so-
go interview the smartest offensive mind in the league right now. That's all. You can't do that? You're the most wealthiest team out there.
But they got a roster, man. They have all these people in injury, and they still
Okay,
have
but-
depth. Like
Yeah, he's doing it with
anybody can
less. He's doing it with less.
yeah.
I mean,
true.
he's not making excuses. Yeah, they're stacked. I get it, but Ben
They
Johnson
still got their starting quarterback. They still got a running back. They still got. I mean, to
he's
me-
part of the draft process. He's part of getting that talent. Give me this.
I mean, he
give me
was
Jahmyr
there
Gibbs.
too when they weren't good.
Well,
either.
they better have that head coach in position before the draft. I mean,
No,
'cause he's
well, they'll get it before the draft, but it's always just you know what it is. I love Jerry. I just hope he, I don't know, because I hear from the people that it's Stevens the problem. Steven and Will McClay are the ones that wanted McCarthy to stay. Jerry was never on board. Stephen and Will McClay wanted Dak Prescott. Jerry was never on board.
There's the thing. There's been a bunch of times. I must
know?
say, there's been a bunch of times where I've heard that they've been right. I can't tell you that they're not. I mean, would Lawrence being gone
Well, we're
be a
talking
good
about it
thing?
now, Big D.
You know, Lawrence. I mean, he was rubbing Lawrence's feathers wrong. So I mean, he was ready to walk out on Stephen Jones, right?
Yeah. So
So, I
Thomas,
mean-
what were you thinking, brother? I know you were trying to get in here.
No,
First
what I was
down,
trying to
Rams.
say
Oh,
is-
give me a break. That was the first down. There we go.
what I was
Sorry.
trying to say is, Mike McCarthy. In the end, Mike McCarthy, he wasn't falling. He wasn't gonna fall for it. He wasn't gonna fall for it. You know.
Were they trying
And-
to get him on a rental then at this point?
Yeah, you know.
Well,
he
here's
wasn't
the
gonna fall
problem.
for it.
You know, like we're all speculating, and Andre says it in a chat. Stephen Jones is the problem. Stephen Jones is and like Phil said, like Wade says, there's a lot of hands in the cook. There's a lot of people talking. You know, I just. And Ultra, I'll like he talked to you about this. I wish you were in here, but my thing is this: I just want to have my general manager make the decisions. Okay, I understand you're the general manager. You got to run it to the
one
owner.
One person.
Yeah, you got to run it to the owner.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
let
about
the
doing
one
this,
person
and
do
of
it.
course you got to talk to the head coach.
The
But it
Cowboys got a
seems like
round
the
table.
Cowboys, we got
got a round
everybody and their mother, the defensive coordinator. Well, we got to have his input. And then we got to have this guy. It's just like, dude, guys need to just,
Touchdown Rams.
you know, it's just, I don't know, man.
They got a round table.
Well, they need to switch
They
it up, don't you
also-
think? A little bit?
I don't think that tends to work in sports. Like,
You know, Brian
I
Broaddus
don't
was on
either.
the radio today talking about how a lot of these latest
Kyron
draft
Williams.
picks were their scouts. Like, you know, Micah Parsons was a scout pick. One of the scouts Will McClay had said, we need to pick Micah Parsons. So it's not always Jerry, Steven.
I mean,
and
give me. I think
it's not that the scouts have
think the
made a lot of
deeper-
these picks.
I think
But
the
that's
deeper
draft
But that
draft
goes
parts,
down, like, I would think Phil would agree. Doesn't that go to the general manager giving them way too much authority? Okay, at the end of the day, the scouts can do whatever they want. You pay their salary. You pay them to gather all the information.
But that's what they're for. It's just same thing with
But you
Larry
know,
Allen.
I
The
know,
scouts-
I
the
understand
guy
what
that
you're
was
saying.
helping Jimmy build all those teams came back and told
Jeff
them
Ireland,
you
I
need to
think?
draft Larry
Yeah.
Allen.
I think it was Jeff Ireland, I think.
Do
Yeah.
you think that Jerry asked Jimmy Johnson when he was making decisions that he was saying, Jerry, Jimmy, you're going to do what I tell you to do? Or do you think Jimmy was doing what he wanted to do?
I think
So,
Jerry.
I think
Jerry
Jerry was
did-
along for the ride.
Well,
So
I'll
Jerry
be
was
nice.
along for the ride at the
I'll be
time
nice.
because he was broke.
He was broke.
And he didn't agree with the Herschel Walker trade. Like he told Jimmy, like, no, we can't trade our best player.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that was a blessing in disguise.
Somebody told me,
Thank-
maybe it was Clemente, said that Jimmy Johnson needs to be a part of the decision making. We thought that last year when he said that he was going to be in Jerry's ear. There
I
was
don't
no
know, man.
evidence of that. None.
You can't put
my whole
two
thing-
egos like that in the
when-
same room.
When I look at the time that he was in the NFL, and again, I love Jimmy. He was coaching college football. He was
Yes.
going against these guys. He was recruiting these guys.
Yes, he knew
So
everybody.
when he went into the NFL, he already knew all
he
those
already
guys
knew
that were going
everyone.
into the NFL.
That's
Yeah.
why
When he went to Miami, it was
Bingo.
not the same.
bingo, which is why I said, why can't we like interview some of these young guys? You know, why can't we? Like a young offensive guy, why can't we do that?
Well, maybe they will. Maybe they'll do something we're not expecting because I didn't
Mm.
expect them to fire Mike McCarthy.
That's why I'm
they
saying.
didn't
You know,
expect to fire Mike McCarthy.
I
They
don't know if they did or
I don't think
didn't.
they did either. I don't
honestly,
think they
I
did.
don't think they fired him.
No, he's
That
not
was
fired.
the
He didn't have a
plan
contract.
all
they
along.
didn't fire. Yeah,
because
his
they were-
contract expired.
Yeah, it's just
Well, it
frustrating.
expires
You are the weakest
tonight
link.
at
Goodbye.
midnight.
It's pretty bad when you're.
And the whole coaching staff's contracts have expired. So we're going to have a whole turnover on the coaching staff. This is
Are
a
they all?
rebuild.
I thought
Okay.
Al
I
Harris-
hope
So
they
here we
bring
go.
Al Harris back.
So
Thought
now
Al
we're going to
Harris
have 3
was still-
defensive coordinators in 3 years. Nice. That's the way to win.
Well, Mike Zimmer's probably going to retire, so there's not really.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean,
Bottom line is you can't win with going different coordinators
Yeah.
for 3 straight
Yeah.
years.
well, if
but
you're going to bring in a
no,
new
no.
coach, you might want to
Yeah,
let him bring in.
I would say forget
Obviously,
that.
I'm just
Forget
saying
that.
the
Like,
facts are
you're
3
starting
straight
right now,
defensive
0.
coordinators. Then you wonder why
You're
Mike
starting-
don't know what he's doing.
you're
He's
starting
always-
0. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now if you get Deion Sanders in here, he might want Mike Zimmer to stay.
I think Deion would only be good for recruiting.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all.
not into Al Harris.
That's all
either,
he's
ultra,
doing.
As the all of a sudden everybody.
Not as the head coach. Bring him
Everybody's
back
tell-
as the
Who? Al Harris?
bring him back as the safeties coach.
Safeties coach. He's
No, he's a
already the
whatever.
secondary.
He'd have to be a defensive coordinator.
Oh,
or
is he
something.
second?
Yeah, he's in charge of the secondary. He would have to be
I
D
thought he was-
coordinator.
Yeah.
But everybody's saying for Al Harris for head coach. Let him be a coordinator
No.
first. Aaron
No.
Glenn is going to go through this cycle and not get a job. Why? Because you got to pay your dues. You-
I'd rather. There's so many other guys I'd rather put in there that are in the college field before I'd put Al.
You need
I'd
to,
put Al as a defensive coordinator, but
unless you're getting Vrabel, which they didn't even interview Vrabel. Okay, now he's
Did
perfect for New
anybody?
England. Okay,
Did
well,
anybody?
why? Why is that? Because he gets to do whatever he wants there. That's why.
yeah.
According to
Crafton-
Brian Broaddus, if he didn't sign with the Patriots, if the Cowboys called Vrabel, he said, "I bet every dollar in my bank account Vrabel would have came to Dallas."
But-
Kraft is just
So we
wants his
took a
massages.
backseat to a 3-win team. Nice.
You got a better draft pick again.
Nice. That's
Basically, what Brian
that
Broaddus
just
was
goes to show you.
insinuating is that the Cowboys could call any coach from college or who's free
But they
right
don't,
now
Wade.
in the NFL and ask them if you want to coach the Cowboys. They're going to get up, they're going to move their family, they're going to coach the Cowboys.
Hey, got him.
But they don't.
But we
They
don't
could
know
do
that yet.
They could do
We
that.
don't know that yet.
What are
Nobody's
you talking
denying
about?
that.
Their last recent history of coaching hires
Not
over the
this
last
year,
20
though.
years have been the same old. Good
Oh,
old
that's
boy.
their shit. That's their shit.
That's
I'm
what
not saying who they end up hiring. I'm saying who would want to be. I mean, we're
Well-
talking about who would want to be. Almost a lot of them. I'm not saying
There's
every single
plenty
one
of
of them. I'm
coaches that would like to coach the Cowboys.
I-
Trust me.
I'm not saying that. They're not going to want them. They want who they want. You know, that's what I'm saying. They want
when it comes to the front
somebody
office,
who's
they're just idiots.
comfortable,
That's beyond that. Yeah.
who's not going to rock the boat,
Yeah.
who's going to go along with what they already have in place. Okay.
I just-
Well, you know,
How does a
maybe-
college coach not be that? I don't
Again.
understand. Like, how would a college coach not be that? He would still trying to be finding his way in the NFL. I just don't understand. Like, to me, the recipe is a college coach.
Or at least a young coordinator.
Yes. And not somebody we already had.
Yeah. There needs to be change here, no matter what. Let's face it. We're stagnant.
Again, how
And
it all
unless
fell
Khyree
apart
and
is a
Steven
problem
change,
with-
it ain't going to
for
matter
me.
who we bring in here.
Well, it's still going to be like, you can get lucky that first year, but it takes that year or two before
Yeah.
it really kind
You're
of
right,
kicks in.
Drew.
and
I'm
get off
sorry.
roster. It is
They
true.
don't want to be
it's
honest.
very true.
Nobody wants to be honest. Dallas doesn't have the appeal anymore. Dallas is a circus. It's a fact.
No. I'm
the
not.
only
Again,
body who
like, you
wants
can.
this job is anybody that doesn't have a job. Okay,
Oh, come
or
on.
that they're trying to rebuild something. That's why I said John Gruden. I mean, McCarthy didn't have a job. It wasn't. They interviewed what's his name, the defensive
Brady.
coordinator. Yeah, I mean, it's just go get me a Joe Brady and
I don't
interview.
know how the Dallas job isn't appealing. You win a Super Bowl here, you are literally made for life.
Because of
Oof.
all the stuff that comes out.
Don't make it.
They're more important about. They're more
Y'all
worried about doing everything but.
Y'all talking about
Let's
talking about
see.
Joe Brady is a joke, man.
Who?
Did y'all see what he did when he first
Who?
came to the NFL from LSU? He was a joke.
Who?
Nick Saban.
Joe Brady.
So you don't like Joe Brady?
No, did y'all see what he did when he
Did you
got
see
to
what he
Carolina?
did yesterday or this weekend? He's an offensive mind who's.
I'm talking about when he was a
Okay.
head coach.
Well,
He
everybody's
took-
got to start
he took the
somewhere.
Carolina Panthers job when he won the national championship at LSU. When he got to NFL, he was a freaking joke.
Nick Saban didn't do well in the NFL either. And he's a great college coach, so who knows?
Well, the first time Pete Carroll did.
But that's your opinion.
How about Pete Carroll? A little old
took
for
him
me.
3 times.
Oh hell no. I'm saying
No,
when
we
he
don't.
Phil wants Pete Carroll. Okay.
No, I did
he
not say
said,
that.
what
Said
about
that.
Pete Carroll?
I said that he did not play well when he first got here. He did not coach well in his first
Lordy,
appearance.
How
this
about
And
the
then,
coach at Clemson?
dude, if I was to pick again, if I was to pick a
Debo
college coach,
Sam-
it would be
yeah,
Notre
He
Dame.
reminds
Dabo
me a
Sweeney.
lot of Dracula. Him and Dracula got the same type of personality. They do. If you look at he's just like Dracula. He could be his brother.
Did you get my email, Troy?
No,
I sent it
I
to you.
looked for it everywhere. I looked
Yeah.
on my Gmail.
Yeah, well, I sent it
wasn't-
from my email, my regular email. Maybe
Yeah,
it's,
I didn't
all
see
right,
anything.
All right, I'll send it again.
The problem is we can talk about this till we're
No.
sick, but they're not going to do what the fans want them to do. They're going to do something
That
off
little
the
poodle?
They're
wall.
gonna do
Oh
something
heck
dumb.
yeah, I know. You're
And
definitely
that's
right.
the crazy part.
Phil, is that a poodle?
They
Uh,
probably already
Yorkie-
know who
a
they're going to
Yorkie
hire.
poo.
They're just
Okay.
waiting for the perfect time when they want to do
It's
it.
just a puppy.
That's it.
Mhm.
And we're all going to be pissed because they hire somebody that nobody wants in there.
Chip Kelly.
It'll be somebody that
I
Jerry
don't like
Jones.
Ian Rappaport either. He's a,
Yeah, it would
he's-
scare you to piss us off. That would
Hey, you
Ian's-
damn right it would. I don't want Chip Kelly nowhere around this team.
Hey, I'm not
No.
as Ohio
Kelly
State's
boy,
offensive
guys.
coordinator.
everybody be
though.
like, oh boo. Okay, this is a boycott.
That's it. I'm not watching them no more.
Our next
I
head
don't
coach is
know.
going to be somebody who we least suspect.
Listen,
Oh, what are you doing,
I'm
Phil?
not
You
going to
gotta-
argue who they hire. I just want them to interview the best minds right now. The minds that are winning in the NFL, young or first-time coaches that are coordinators. Go do that, and then you can go to your Grudens and your Robert Salas and whoever else you want to bring in.
Go trade Miami for
We don't
Mike.
want Kellen. We don't. Now, Ultra brought up a
No.
good thing. I would go with Jason Witten if we could have Jeff Stoutland.
Hey,
what do you think about
if
that?
if we have Sean Lee as our
They got
defense
no
coordinator?
experience.
Oh my
Kellen
gosh.
Kellen Moore,
Coach,
I mean.
you
Kellen
know-
Moore. Kellen
You can't
Moore.
go
I
from
meant.
coaching a high school football team to coaching the NFL team.
And be Sean Lee as our defensive
I
coordinator.
believe we
Nah.
need somebody.
I meant
totally
Kellen
new.
Moore. I meant
I-
Kellen Moore
Hell
and
no.
Jeff Stoutland as a duo. Jeff Stoutland can be the offensive line / offense.
Hell no.
Jeff
Sean Lee's
Stoutland.
like,
Yeah, I
leave me
think you
alone.
could-
No,
Jeff
Kellen
Stoutland,
Moore.
the best
There in
offensive line
Baltimore.
coach since.
How about Kellen Moore?
I don't want Kellen Moore either.
No, but if you have Jeff
Who's
Stoutland,
who's
No.
the who's that coordinator? Is
Robert
that Todd
Sala.
Monken from Baltimore?
Yeah, it's Monken.
yeah, okay.
It's never the coordinators.
I
man.
would not
Clemente
go with
Jeff
Monken.
Saturday
It's
did have
never the
no coaching
coordinators.
I'd
experience.
rather
Look
go
how long
with,
he lasted.
I'd rather go Kubiak than Monken. Nah,
Yeah, I would say it's never the coordinators in Baltimore.
nah, you gotta. No, thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ben Johnson. I keep saying it, but
We don't want
all
all of us would love that. All of us would love that. Trust me. But we all know
I
it's
know, Jimbo. I was
unrealistic.
waiting for you to say something, man. Jeff
It's one of those things.
Stoutland,
It's
you.
when it's like certain ones they ask you for, like in the draft, and you're like, well, they're not going to be there. Well, but guess what? Ben Johnson's not going to be there. Pick somebody else.
Give Romo as head coach. Romo, I would love Romo's. Listen, yo,
Offensive coordinator, defensive
and
coordinator.
this
I don't
goes
know.
out to Ultra because I know he was texting me about Witten. How about this, Ultra? How about Witten as head coach, Romo as offensive coordinator, keep
Troy
Zimmer
Aikman
as
as
defensive
GM.
coordinator? How
Robert
about
Sala.
that?
No.
That's solid. No, you
I
say
like
no.
Tony Romo. Yeah, Tony
Give me
Romo.
Romo as an offensive
But he's getting
coordinator.
paid a big contract to be
I was
there.
gonna
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
he's
you'd have to
getting
go
paid
beat
more
his
money
Andre
up at
says
there.
nah.
Like
Hell no.
5 times as much.
Well,
Yeah.
what
because
we
look
get
at Tony Romo not Tony Romo, Dak and when his first year with under
Isn't he like?
Tony Romo, he was pretty good.
I was
Romo
saying,
in
isn't
his-
Romo like $25 million a year? I
Yeah.
something like that. I
He
don't
does.
know.
knows offense like Romo.
So he's not going to go and coach.
Fly Parks. I got a story
Yeah,
about
why
Cliff
would you put
Kingsbury.
yourself in that situation?
Yeah, I got a story about Cliff Kingsbury. Supposedly Jerry made a comment. This was a while back.
I would be okay with that one.
Jerry, it ain't gonna happen because Jerry made a comment regarding Cliff Kingsbury, and it's a kind of an unwritten thing that once
The
you,
douche.
it's well, no, his offense isn't very intricate. Once you figure it out, you figure it out. So that's
Neither
you
is
know.
ours.
No,
I
I'm
understand.
saying.
but
I
I'm
mean,
just saying, he's
Jimmy's
not-
isn't either. He was just handed to
I'm
Emmett
saying, in
and just let
Arizona,
our
he
guys
failed
kick
as
their
a
ass.
coach, right? And I don't know that I would say his offense is killing it in Washington. I think you got a quarterback.
Well, they got
who
lucky
runs
because freaking
Fumble.
Baker Mayfield fumbled the ball.
Well, I think you got a quarterback who runs around and creates a
Had
lot
Baker
of
Mayfield
shit.
not got rid of that ball, they would have
John
lost. that
Gruden, I
game.
like him, Mark Hutchinson. I do. I would be on board with John Gruden, yes.
Yeah, but I don't think he's coming.
That would
to
be a
Dallas.
veteran.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
he can't
okay.
come back in the NFL till he gets that resolved.
The Rams
he's-
are fixing to score again.
I think he can.
Can he? I thought he's suing him right now in the middle.
No. he's
No,
not.
that's Flores.
Oh,
No, what he is suing him. Yeah, he is suing.
John
him.
I
Gruden?
think he can. I
He
think
has a
he's
lawsuit,
Oh,
but it's not. He can't. He's, he can get a job.
yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Simple.
I just love his accountability, and I think he does have a football mind.
Aaron
Not to-
Glenn. We
not to
can't
say it would be up to date or anything. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah, but will Jerry Jones allow him to do what he wants to do though?
I mean, he's not on the about what? I mean, of the guys getting. I don't know, man. I understand he doesn't go out for free agency and all that kind of stuff. It just he needs
But
he needs to
benching
learn
Dak or benching, Tony or
Pete Carroll. How old
Michael
is Pete
Parsons.
Carroll? Do we know?
About 72.
Yeah,
73, I think.
78 or
He's
something.
about 71 or 72.
Yeah,
He's in the
83.
47.
God damn.
83.
I thought he was up in the 70s.
yeah, he is.
I
up
think
in-
he's 73.
See.
Yeah, he's in his early
Well, if
70s.
you know
All
he's
we
saying
gotta
that,
say
it's on
is
the opposite end.
It's
of that.
awful old to be coaching 20-year-old, unless you have skins on the wall like Belichick.
So yeah, he's 73.
Yeah, that's
Dick
a little.
Vermeil
old for me.
did it.
Mike
you
LaFleur, Matt LaFleur. You mean Oscar? He has a job, right?
No,
I'm saying
Mike
Dick
is his
Vermeil
brother.
coached the Rams when he was older.
So okay,
And-
Mike
and the
LaFleur. What
Chiefs.
has he done in the league? I don't know. What does he do? Is he in the league? Zimmer's not
that?
even coming back. Fly parks.
Mike.
He just married a model. He's got racehorses. He was crying on the podium about a month ago. I don't think he's going to be the head. If he can't handle, the defensive coordinator job, he ain't going to be the head coach. Just my opinion.
Be crying on the thing. He's like, I put a foot down.
I feel bad for him, but I mean, come on. And then he makes a statement. He wished he would have been stuck to his guns early in the season. What does that even mean? You got to run your defense. Run it the way you want it. He was trying to be too nice, and you saw it on the field. The first month of the season was bad on our defense. Let Dak call his own plays. Really?
Hell,
Yeah.
Dak has a hard time running his own.
Speaking of Dak, this is my
Can't make a decision. On
this
the
is
fly.
my rip session on
Yeah.
Dak. Hackett, okay. You think Dak would have come out and say something? Are we going to get like company man Dak, or is he going to? He's got his money. Like, why can't he
Or
come
is he
out
gonna say
like
yes,
other
man?
great quarterbacks and say, "Yeah, this is what we need. What's going on?" I mean, Micah Parsons, you
Yeah,
can say whatever
he
you want.
said
Mike is
that.
opening his mouth. Dak, is he going to say anything as the leader of this team?
I don't think Dak is that kind of person, though. I think he's gonna just,
Dude,
sit back.
you're making $60
He
million.
is. I think there's certain. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you get to a certain pay threshold where you do become that guy, where
have
you
to.
can get
Open your
comfortable and
mouth,
go, "Hey,
big boy."
if you don't like what I'm saying, you can get rid of me. Like, and somebody else is gonna pay me. I think he's
Yeah, just
comfortably
trade me.
at that point where he could open his mouth.
Yeah,
Say,
just
yeah,
trade
I
me.
don't
I
know
would
what's
make
going on.
something, or he likes this player, but
Yeah.
Rams won their last 5 games.
They
with
can't
their
trade his
starters.
ass,
They got
you know,
hot at
like-
the right time.
Right. You might as well say something because you got the keys to the city.
Ultra. Well,
Yeah, I
That
can't
piece
go
Or
with
he
that.
might just here. He might just this year because now he has the opportunity to do it now.
yeah, I know. Ultra. Unfortunately, they're gonna win this one and they're lose the next one.
Dak is captain, not a leader. West Virginia country boy, all I'm saying is I would like for you don't think Aaron Rodgers in his prime would come out and go, all right, well, listen, he would have a huge say. Not Dak should open his mouth right now and say, yeah, I want say in who's going to be my coach. They're already on board saying Dak's our guy, Dak's our guy, Dak's our guy. Okay. We know that they can get out of the deal in a year or two without. It'll be a nice.
But Dak already came out and said he wanted Mike McCarthy before he got fired.
Okay, now
Or
it's
got let
time to
go.
say, okay, well, yeah, he needs to use his. If he wants to be a winner, he's going to have to open his mouth.
Especially in this organization. Yeah.
Let me let my dog.
He
go.
needs
Yeah.
to be the leader of that team, is what he needs to do.
The voice and the leader, yeah.
unfortunately, we don't know who the good next big coach is. We just don't know.
No,
we just don't know. I mean, did anybody think Dan Campbell was going to be a good coach?
Did
anybody think Sean McVay was going to be a decent coach?
Everybody thought Dan Campbell was going to be this crazy ass for his opening press conference when he was hired. But
so we really don't know. So
they were calling Detroit a joke for hiring him.
I say roll the marbles, get somebody with a good IQ, interview a lot of people, and really see what they're about. But don't.
Problem is that the Jones don't have a high IQ, so they don't know what a high IQ.
That is true.
That's true.
Thank you. Thank you.
You wonder what they talk about when they're by themselves, because they don't.
What do you put on your rib?
Celebrating all the money they made.
Their stocks.
Yeah,
that's all they're doing.
Stocks.
Like Catboy's probably telling Jerry, I'm about to get the same yacht you have.
One at a time.
All the cat money I saved.
They're the laughing stock of the league. You heard that Philadelphia Eagle fan the other day mocking Jerry, and he's just smiling and laughing.
Yeah, it was hurting him in the beginning.
Dallas doesn't spend a lot of cash for players. Yes, I understand they go to the salary cap, but they are one of the lowest teams in the league with actual cash. You know what I mean? Just they're afraid to spend money and push it in into the future. Like everybody says, oh my God, in 2029 the Eagles are done. Okay, but if you have a Super Bowl between now and then, I think everybody
see the problem is, and I think Brian is about to hit on this, you're playing right now with your front office like you're recovering from a salary cap.
There is none. That's
the Rams are doing that right now.
You're right now trying to, we're using our draft because we don't have the salary cap. That's what you do in that situation, but you're not in that situation. You can put yourself eventually in that situation, but you're not in there.
Again,
so
I want to be in that situation. Please put me in that situation.
Yes,
why?
Exactly.
Because they love drafting. So if you tell me every 6-7 years we're going to have 3 wins, okay, I'll live with that.
Be in the situation to draft Arch Manning.
Then Then you're in a position to actually get a stud quarterback. Whereas if this reminds me of the 76ers with Charles Barkley. Every year they would get into the playoffs. They wouldn't be great. They would get in. They would get their ass beat, maybe win a round, then get their ass beat, and then move on. It's like, you need look around the league. You don't see Tom Brady's around. Mahomes is a first-round pick, right? Josh Allen, first-round pick. Lamar Jackson, first-round pick. I mean, these are your stud quarterbacks. And, you can't get lucky like we've been getting lucky with quarterbacks. If McCarthy goes to the Saints, do you see Prescott to follow him in a couple years?
Oh, please. Yes, please.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'm hoping Dak waives that no trade clause.
He can go home again. Now, I don't know, Mark, but I think McCarthy has a strong shot with the Bears because I think they'd rather go him than with a Ben Johnson. I see Ben Johnson in Oakland. I see McCarthy in Chicago. I really do.
I can see McCarthy in Chicago because
they're cheap.
You gotta remember, he do know the NFC North.
That's true. That too. I mean, sorry.
McCarthy was making $8 million this year,
and watch, he'll go over there and they'll end up being in first place.
I don't believe that either. I know that. Yeah,
they'll make us look stupid again because we'll have another coach that goes on to do something good.
Mm-hmm.
If Belichick really wants to stay in college, why is a buyout $10 million, $1 million after June 1st? Bingo. We talked about it earlier. I know Wade was texting me. He said he wanted Belichick, and I said I would like Belichick because that would bring what Ultra's talking about as far as discipline. I don't know if he's a leader. That's my thing. That's where
you're going to switch to the 3-4.
But I don't think it's happening because, again, what the guy's name is, again, I already lost his name, Jimbo. I can't think of his friggin' name. Mike Lombardi. That's it. Bang. Mike Lombardi, who's in North Carolina with him, and was Brian Broaddus' best man at his wedding. Broaddus already reached out to him. He says, no, that this latest events, with meaning the Dallas opening, doesn't change anything for Belichick. So don't expect Belichick.
Yeah, but there would have to be a buyout and all that. That would just not.
It's
work.
not. It's only $1 million after June 1st.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Oh,
Yeah, but if
the
you want to
buyout.
coach, you
That's
don't want to wait
beyond
till
there.
June 1st after the draft.
That's beyond there.
All right, but how about the $10 million? Again, there's no
No,
salary
man,
cap. This
dude,
is a
it's just,
$13
again, you're
billion
going right back-
industry.
Going backwards again, man. It's like I
I'm
don't
not.
like
I'm just
Belichick.
saying. You know, I'd rather have
Okay, so we're
Belichick
gonna
than
get
Kellen
an older
Moore.
coach. Who do you want?
Every
We're gonna
coach
get an older
has.
coach. Who do you want?
There's certain coaches like we look through history. You're like, oh, Jimmy Johnson, Troy Aikman, Bill Walsh, Joe Montana.
Al Harris is
there's
head
just certain
coach?
one. You're not gonna give him two, man.
Nah.
Like, move on.
Lombardi is going to say that if he loses his leverage, Belichick wants the NFL. I would think so, Ultra. I would think he's what, 16 wins. I don't know. Somebody Google it. How far is
Maybe after
Belichick
this next
away
wave,
from
maybe after this
the
next
record?
wave.
But you guys are missing a common pattern here. No coach has
No,
ever went on to win a Super Bowl, go to another team and win a Super Bowl. Ever. It's never happened. So I'm done with these old Super Bowl coaches. I
so who
want
do you
somebody
want?
fresh.
I'm asking you then. Who do you want? This team doesn't hire virus. Thank
Who I
you.
want.
I mean, I'd say give one of these younger guys an opportunity on the coaching staff.
Somebody said Kubiak earlier. He wouldn't be a bad for the offensive coordinator, but I don't
But
know
he's
about
already a coordinator. You're Clint
So he'd
Kubiak.
have to be a coach, head coach.
Right. You'd have to give him
I want-
assistant head coach.
See, if I won right now, and people would not probably agree, I would go with Marcus Freeman. That's
No
who I would
problem. Notre Dame.
Yeah, I mean, you bring a big program like Notre Dame into the national title, and I just like the way that he presents himself and how he is. And
Talk about Freeman.
Yeah.
Freeman ain't bad.
Yeah, I like him as a coach. I think he, again, I like the running game. I just done great developing quarterbacks. So I don't know. I mean, and he's done it with different quarterbacks. He's done it with different rosters. So it's not like he hasn't been a competitor with those different teams.
But do you think he leaves Notre Dame?
I mean, if he wins a national title, he could.
Yeah, if he won the national title, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I'm not saying
even if-
that's the spot, but that would be my choice if I
Mike
could.
Tomlin. What do you guys
Even if
think
he
of Mike
does
Tomlin?
lose the national title game, would he still
Nah.
want to come out?
I don't want Mike Tomlin.
I would not want Mike Tomlin. No. No.
I'm just bringing him up.
Yeah.
There's a guy, my boss at work.
I mean, he's a lot like Mike McCarthy. I mean, he has kept the Steelers in the playoffs. They haven't done anything, but they're constantly in the playoffs. But I don't want him.
Yeah, he only has 20 straight years of a winning record. That's all. That's perfect for Jerry. Give him a guy who you don't have to do too much, and he'll give you a winning record. I
kind
don't
of like
know.
a Marvin Lewis.
Marvin Lewis, that'll be their guy how many times they're going to interview him because, to satisfy the Rooney role.
Is he even coaching now?
No, he hasn't coached in like 20 years.
I didn't think
Who's
so.
that?
Marvin Lewis? No.
No, he's been
Good thing
out
of
for
Herm
a while.
Edwards.
No, but it hasn't been 20 years.
Shit, it's like trying to take a old car and then learning how to drive an electric car. I mean, he's old.
Busted hotness.
Bussin'. Question to the panel in
it's
the
hard
chat.
for another coach to leave and win a Super Bowl with another franchise. Bill Parcells the only one.
I don't
Close.
like.
Andy Reid too.
Yeah. I don't like
I don't know about Doug Peterson. Do you?
No, I don't.
Dougie P. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would interview him. Like I
just
said,
think
Dar-
he's a
I'd
quarterback.
interview
I
him.
think he
I'd interview him.
destroys quarterbacks. I think.
all right, Aaron
I'm
Glenn.
gonna say I'd be comfortable if they hired John Gruden. I'd be fine with that.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
How about Wes Phillips, Vikings OC, son of Wade, Andrew Summers.
But again,
Wes
Wade,
Phillips, really?
no coach that's won a
I
Super
guess
Bowl has
so,
ever went to
Andrew.
another team
Anybody.
and won a
Interview
Super
him.
Bowl.
Interview
Yeah,
his
but
ass.
Bill Parcells. Yeah,
Dude,
but
how
we
did they
can't
get
say
through
you
that
can't.
wall?
Well, Bill Parcells got to the Super Bowl with the Patriots. He also got to the AFC Championship with the Jets, and then he
Yeah.
built us up into a damn good team. So I mean,
Yeah,
a
he
coach
has.
can make a major difference.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Uh-oh. What?
Ultra Cowboy. Deion Sanders is going to be interviewed for the Cowboy job. Your thoughts?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Where did you get the information from?
Don't nah. Deion.
Really?
I'd love
Look,
Deion.
are you kidding me? If Jerry calls Deion and said, Deion, I need you.
But
I would do it
Did you get that? Did you get that source on
Fucking
Facebook?
do it
or
to
was
the
that-
internet. Get
You
the
do
hell
it to
in here.
counter. You do it to counter Jerry Jones. You know.
Deion,
Listen.
I need you.
Well, I think he had an interview with the Raiders too, though.
Hold up. Yeah, exactly. He just came out the other day, Phil. It was leaked that he said he's interested in the Raiders job because of
And
his
the Raiders
son.
said they weren't interested in him.
What's that?
And the Raiders said they weren't interested in him.
Right, but I'm just saying, this whole I don't want to coach the NFL was obviously BS.
I mean, that just to me, it's just you're following
not
your
saying
kid.
I
I mean,
want
that
him.
is just the stupidest.
What else is he supposed to say? Think about it. If the Dallas Cowboys call you and say, hey, would you like to leave college and come coach us? Like, dude, who the fuck doesn't take that job?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
You'd have to be an idiot.
Clemente, that would be a new Pizza Hut commercial. You're right. Maybe not Pizza
Wouldn't
Hut.
be totally against it just because of who you bringing
Papa
in to call the
John's.
offensive plays, who you bringing in to read the defensive
Yeah, he would
guy.
have real good coaches.
Because maybe he could do the stuff that
That's all it's
that
about,
other guy
Drew.
couldn't do.
That's
Okay, it
all
wouldn't be
it's
terrible.
about.
Bro, even
He'll bring
Michael
Michael
Irvin would
Irvin in.
probably call Deion and tell
Michael
him,
Irvin
like,
will be the receivers coach.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll have a White
Right.
House
Yeah.
rebuilt near Wade's house.
I'm just saying, even
I can
even
pee on
Deion-
that.
Michael Irvin would even tell Deion, like, Deion, you
He'd
can't turn
piss
down
on
the
his lawn.
Cowboys job if Jerry calls.
I don't think he'd come here either, but like,
Whoa,
I mean,
whoa. You don't think he would come there? That's baloney.
I don't think he'd come here because we're not going to get his son.
No.
to play for a
I
team.
guarantee he
Deion,
would coach the
it's not
Cowboys.
about that. That's all smoke
Yes,
screen. I'm telling
Clemente,
you.
Warren Sapp, D coordinator. You'd have lines
Oh,
of coach
man.
in the locker
Would he
room.
bring T.O. with him?
Bring back Charles
Oh, yeah.
Haley. Bring back them all. Leon Lett.
Here's a
You
name
don't
that
let
we
Dye
haven't
to think it,
suggested
but-
yet.
Sapp does
Garrett
make the money.
Williams
for
as
him.
the offensive line coach.
Here's a name that hasn't been.
Oh shit! Yeah,
thrown
he
out
does
there
have
yet.
a good. Think about this.
Shut up.
Him
No,
and
no,
Zimmer are
don't do that.
tight.
Don't do that.
Dion and Zimmer tight.
That's what I said. Deion and Mike Zimmer are really tight. I'm saying if Deion came, he'd tell Zimmer to stay. I know he would.
Zimmer was on his coaching staff for Jackson State.
Now,
Yeah,
if
he
you could
was.
tell me that we could trade to get up to get Shador and somehow get somebody to take Dak, I am in. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Hire Des Bryant. Oh God!
I mean, he does make some. He does make some.
Once I heard that he wanted the interview for the Raiders job, Phil, everything I heard about Deion not wanting to come the NFL was all BS.
Well, he has that reality show on what Tubi, or he don't even
Coach
have it on
Prime.
any kind of.
Dude,
He-
Phil, you'd be able to go buy Coach Prime Dallas gear. I know you'd
Be
I-
prime time, yeah. I mean, trust me, I'm all for it. It's in the sense of the
Hey,
recruiting,
hey,
of the
Garrett,
recruiting, of the recruiting part of it. you know?
I could
Phil's like,
already
yeah,
see the
for the
press
channel,
conference
yeah.
now. Deion Sanders comes out. I could already see it.
Bring on Dion. It's DEI.
He's gonna look. He's gonna
What's up,
look at the
Dominic?
media.
You
He's gonna
guys brought
look
me
at
around.
everyone.
You guys
He's
brought me
back.
around. I would be okay
A
with
couple
that.
merch.
He's all
fucking
right, that's
couple
fine.
I'm
shirts.
just saying.
I'm in.
Get him a hat or two.
Yeah.
Just add Phil to the bottom of it. That'd be good, man.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Yeah,
so it'll be
fumble
easy to-
return.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Yeah, fumble
Yeah.
return.
Fucking here we
Oh
go
yeah,
again.
about time,
Good
I'll
man.
see you in a
job.
couple
Good job,
minutes.
Vikings.
I'm gonna say Minnesota's a
Dude,
better team. How's this happening the other way?
That's
my
going to be
TV's
the first
still out,
question
man.
they would ask him is, I thought you said you didn't want to coach in the NFL. That's the first question they're going to ask him. If he
Well,
took
I mean, to be
Cowboys.
like Nick Saban. Remember
you
when he
said-
was all like, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere," and then he went
And
to.
you know what Deion's response is going to be? He's going to
Alabama?
be like, when the owner of the Dallas Cowboys calls you and says, you want to be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, you going to turn that job down? No.
And let's face it.
But
Let's face it, everybody. Right now, you going into the season, right? A training
Yeah.
camp was an all-time low.
Dude, did he throw it?
No, they
He
called it a
tried to
fumble.
lateral it. He tried to lateral it.
But he threw
The-
it forward though.
The season started out on a down note because nobody was pumped up for the season after that Green Bay loss last year.
That training camp proved it too, right?
Training camp was a shit show embarrassment, not to the Joneses because they're in their own little bubble.
Oh no, Cobb, but no.
They need to have something exciting to turn this fan base around. Now, I'm
Yeah,
not
but I don't
saying
think
he's
anyone's
the
gonna
best
pay $300
coach.
for VIP a day though. That was.
I'm not
But
saying
he
he's
got
the
the hype
best
train.
coach.
He does
but
got the hype train going on.
He would definitely.
That would light a fire.
Yes, that would.
Well,
light
I mean,
a
you
fire.
would get candidates you wouldn't normally get just because they would want to be part of that culture.
And yes, and players would want to play for Deion.
So, I mean, yeah, I get that part of it. I mean, you would be able to counter all. You'd be your yin to the yang that they are.
And he knows the players
they're
in
calling
the
incomplete
college level
pass.
right now.
Yeah, I was saying that's why I say I thought he threw it forward.
Wow.
How can I don't know about that.
Boom!
He was
Bill
just kinda-
quarterback strikes again.
There's
There
no
it
way
is.
that could be an incomplete pass. No way. 'Cause
That
he
was he
fixing to
threw
be
it
sacked.
forward. He tossed it forward. I mean, it might be intentional grounding, but it is a forward pass.
Let's see.
Didn't look like one to me.
Is it an open hand?
He's throwing it with his.
He's at the bar right now.
Yeah. He shuttled it.
See,
Yeah, he
number
shuttled it.
17's right there.
Yeah.
17's right there. He's trying to throw it to 17 right there. So it's not an intentional grounding. It's not any of that. It's a forward pass.
I had a flashback for Tom Brady. That's why.
What, against the Raiders?
Dude, I saw Tom Brady with this awesome shirt. I don't know if somebody superimposed it on him, but it said "Jiu-Jitsu ruined my life."
Jiu-Jitsu ruined my life.
I was like, that is awesome.
Hey, wouldn't you like to have seen Tom Brady come here and be the general manager?
Tom Brady?
I don't know, man. I don't know if he has an eye for talent. Like,
well, he's going
If
to
there's
turn.
mutual interest, Ultra, it's going to be done. The last
Well, let's see
time,
what he does with the Raiders.
no, he ain't going to the Raiders. The Raiders
talk
are
about
getting Ben Johnson.
Bro, that
There's
was
no-
a damn fumble.
Listen, there's no
what
way
other
Tom
coaching?
Brady is
Cleveland? What about
hiring
Cleveland?
Deion Sanders. He's hiring an offensive mind like Ben Johnson. It makes way too much sense. It's done. Ben
the
Johnson's
Raiders?
going to the Raiders. Done. Mike
It doesn't
McCarthy
make sense. It
going
doesn't
to
make the most
Chicago
sense. Mike McCarthy, that makes sense a lot.
because he's cheap. Chicago's cheap. Cheap meaning $8 million. I'm not saying or maybe $10 million, but in the grand scheme, they're paying upwards of $17, $20 million a year for head coaches, which is crazy. It'll be interesting to see what Deion gets. What's Deion making at Colorado? Does anybody know?
I think something like 11.
Yeah, so
I was going to say 10.
let me look it up. But you just remember back.
His salary is double digits. It's double
Thomas,
digits.
when did we bring in Deion in free agency? What year?
95.
1995. He got
Yeah.
a $20 million check in AT&T. I think it was at AT&T, right? Was it AT&T or was that the old stadium?
No, it was
that was the old
Texas
Because
stadium.
I remember the
Texas
press
Stadium.
conference they had in the stadium. He cut him a
Texas
$20
Stadium.
million check. Stephen Jones was irate and hated it. Stephen Jones is a problem. So, but Jerry, if he gave him $20 million in 95, he'll give him $11 million a year now. It's a drop.
I
in the
remember
bucket.
that commercial.
Yeah.
What'll it be, Deion?
Yeah.
15, 20 million?
Yeah, well, I have it right
Yeah,
here.
that,
Coach.
that was was a good time.
Deep,
So
deep
what's it
dish
gonna
or
be,
double-
Deion?
stuffed crust?
Football
How about
or
both?
baseball?
Yeah,
Both, boss. Both? Both. Offense or defense? Both. Both? Both. Both. Both.
Pizza Hut.
Meat lovers
Where does
or
that
stuffed
one
crust
now?
pizza? Both. Both.
Here's a name that hasn't
One
been
and all. Now
tossed in
Pizza Hut
yet.
offers our lovers
How about
line
Robert
toppings.
Saleh?
Meat lovers, pepperoni lovers,
Yeah,
or
I mentioned
supreme.
him.
Piled high in a stuffed crust
Oh, did you?
pizza.
Yeah.
15,
Saleh.
20 million? Both.
But you know what, though?
You'll love this stuff.
When I name my head coach, he would be my next DC.
Who, Solace? Yes, I would take
Yes,
Solace
sir.
as my defense coordinator. In a
I
heartbeat.
would.
Be my next DC.
I just think
Word is
After
he's
last
going back
year-
to San Fran now.
maybe it was. I don't know. I know there's speculation that, like we keep hearing the years were the issue, but maybe the play calling, maybe
I think the play calling was.
maybe
play calling was
McCarthy
it.
didn't want to give up play calling, and I think we all saw that was a big issue, right? Lack
Yeah,
of
that was it.
motion.
That was an issue with me.
Yeah, a lack of motion in the offense. You see other teams with scheming their guys wide open.
Well, no solution.
Yeah, no,
Just
yeah.
like I'm not really sure
No
why it's
seam
not
routes.
working.
It's like I didn't understand that. I mean, we got these big ass tight ends. Run some seam routes. It just
just
didn't make
obvious
a lot
stuff
of
that wasn't
sense.
obvious to him. Is just
Like it took us what 10 games to get the ball into Kevontae Turpin's hands.
Or do you even get a #1 running back that we
Well,
stick with
yeah,
and have everybody
exactly.
compliment them? Like,
Well, it took them like week
My
12 to get
thing is,
Turpin running the
my
ball.
thing is,
Yeah.
you had Turpin, have a package for him.
yeah, I like my veterans.
I'll be
you
excited
should
if
have had-
it's Deion, just
And you
because
should have
it's
Me
had
too.
a package.
just because
I
it's
don't care what
exciting,
nobody
Randy.
say. You should
I
have
agree
had
with
a
you
package
totally.
for Trey Lance.
It,
I don't care
it's
what
new
nobody
blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want a guy who's been a winner everywhere he's gone. I'm not saying
And
he's a
how-
good coach, people. I'm not saying we're winning the Super Bowl. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is it's going to bring excitement. And for us Cowboy fans, we need some excitement. We don't want to
Yes.
see, no offense to Robert Saleh, he doesn't bring much excitement to me.
No.
Me
Okay.
either.
It's like, okay, I like him. I
That's
would
a lot of
interview him.
light. That's a lot of light shining off that dome, you know.
You know, there's no excitement there. Go get me Deion.
Well,
Because then you
Deion
know
would
he's
go
going to
to
get some real.
Brian,
Aaron
that's
Jones.
the reason why I said when you name your new head coach, bring Robert Saleh in as your DC.
I
I
would
don't want him
like
as the head
that.
coach. I want him as the DC.
And you know, Deion's going to speak up to Jerry and say, "Hey,
You
we
guys are
got to
getting
get a
me
few
more
free
hyped on
agents."
that Deion choice, man.
But why not keep Mike Zimmer, though?
Well,
I mean, they got a good relationship, so I wouldn't see why not.
Zimmer
I mean,
went with him in college, helped him out when he needed
You know, that's if Zimmer don't come back.
it. Yeah,
that's
if Zimmer
Zimmer
don't
don't
come
come
back,
back.
but Zimmer and
Yeah,
Deion
him,
became
Harris,
very
all that.
close. So if Deion wanted Zimmer, Zimmer would stay. It's just a matter of what Deion would want.
I agree,
You would,
Bruce.
you know what I mean? What did Bruce say? Deion versus Dallas Media will be gold.
You know,
Bruce?
that's if Zimmer said, you know,
Wins
screw all of this.
aside, it'll be
I'm gonna
exciting.
take-
That's all I'm saying.
Well, they
So-
just asking, he'd be all like, "Well, if you asked me if I wanted to date a supermodel, I'm not going to hypothetically
Yes.
tell you that I want to date the supermodel. I would wait till the supermodel wanted to date me, and then I would date them. You know, like it would be something like that. It would just be
Calm down, guys. It happened every 5 to 9 years. What's that?
the coaching thing, the coaching change.
Jerry wants corporate. Zimmer's nephew was on Deion Sanders' staff. It's true. Jerry Glanville is the guy. Yeah, thanks, Philly D. Is he even alive? I guess he is, right?
Jerry. Wow, that's an old name I haven't heard in a while.
He's coaching somewhere in the college level. Jerry Glanville is.
He's like 80, isn't he?
he's old.
Maybe 70s.
He's gonna bring back Wade Phillips because he feels bad.
You play to win the game. You play.
Well, that would ignite the fans if Deion did come. Here.
Yeah, I don't know that it would
Oh,
offer
yeah.
any real wins.
It'd be a
but-
popular move.
I know. You can't expect.
I
that.
guarantee you, if Deion came back, freaking Oxnard would be
Can't
packed.
have it both.
Yes.
Fun and wins.
It would be so
I tell
packed
you-
in there, you wouldn't even be able to go.
Remember
Yeah.
how I gave you that Baker Mayfield personality? Well, that would be the whole franchise. Like, yeah, we losing, but we badass.
No,
Like,
Daniel M. A lot of us would be happy with it. Not so much for the winning, but for the excitement that he would
the
bring.
culture. Eventually, it would become the
Leadership
winning.
is big. Yeah.
Eventually, that would lead to it, but not in
Ronnie
the first
Young
year or
says-
two.
The Joneses and Rex Ryan will be
Uh-oh.
meeting Thursday.
And that may be the big one.
What?
Roughing the kicker.
roughing the corner. That may be
I
the
thought
big
you were
one.
talking about Rex Ryan. I'm like, he's in
I
the
thought you
feet.
said Rex Ryan. I was
He's
like,
in the
"What?
feet,
Oh,
bro.
no.
I mean, is
I
that
thought
what
he was
you
gonna be the
want?
Jets one.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you in defeat too?
Oh, and that's the first down too.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
in the
first
feet.
one.
Yep, he's not answering it, so he's in the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yep,
That's
there
Deion
it is.
Sanders
Yeah,
will
you
be-
just confirmed it. Boom, there it is.
I got it. We got that on tape. And
Exactly.
the
Book it.
clip it. You got that, Phil? We got him. Deion Sanders will be a ticking time bomb at the NFL head office, says Mark Hudson.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who else do you want Jerry in Jerry's corner, right? Another guy is pissed off, raising hell.
You know what? I don't think so because NFL they would want Deion for entertainment purposes.
Tony Boo, what up? Would love to see Deion. Just don't think it's happening. Well,
I wouldn't think so.
supposedly there's mutual interest, Tony Boo.
I mean, somebody's got to come up for candidacy, right? Somebody's got to come
Well,
in for the interviews.
Like the way Jerry's looking at it, if I bring Deion, I may not have to go out and spend any money in free agency because it'll be fun.
Dude, Michael Irvin was probably in his ear telling him all this. Like, come
Game
on,
time.
dude.
If Jerry hires Deion Sanders, he's going rogue in free agency. Wow. As soon as I said that, Ultras has the opposite. He's going rogue. Wow, Jerry's going out with a blaze. He's like, I got a couple of years left. I'm gonna spend every dime of this organization's money. Fuck all the grandkids. Oh, sorry.
You know, I have heard that Steven is the problem, and maybe Jerry's just tired of losing or not winning.
Or selling tickets.
Well, like the more I hear, I trust Jerry more than Steven. So the more I hear about what's going on,
I can't stand Scrooge McDuck, man. He's just a dick.
Who?
Scrooge McDuck.
Who's that, Steven?
Steven.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's just a dick, man. He just
That was what you really think.
Yeah, he is. He
is.
Don't know crap about football.
Yeah, he's
just annoying.
He's a chemical engineer running.
Every
a
time I see him
team.
walking with that smile on my face, I just want to jump to the TV and punch him because he's got one of those punchable
I'm not a
faces.
fan. Again, I'm just hoping that
Don't hurt yourself,
he
Loyal.
takes a back seat when he gets able to, and he's able to just talk and not be in that, decision making.
Yeah, we don't know if the mutual interest is. Well, you got to draft my son. Which I would be okay
Intercepted.
with. Is it Sam
Yep.
Darnold?
Yep.
Sam Darnold just threw a
Here we
pick.
go.
Come on.
Nice
the
play.
character
I knew it was a
Nice
matter of
play.
time for the Vikings choked. I told
Nice
you.
I don't
play,
want them to
though.
choke, though. I want them to win.
That's a
Yeah,
good
but-
play right there.
That was it.
Come on now, it's the Vikings.
That was a predetermined throw.
That was a good play on the ball, though.
It was a good play on the ball, but
Sam
McDuck-
Darnold went full Dak there. Bruce Banner says. Poor Dak. He hasn't played a game in 3
I saw
months.
this.
Oh,
I saw this
What are you talking
picture.
about?
I saw this picture where it showed Jordan Love, and it was like they were wrapped up by the Scooby Doo people, and they showed him like pulling the mask off, and it was Dak.
Oh my God.
So I was like, that's actually pretty
Steven played college football at Arkansas. Yes, he did. Him and his dad and Jimmy Johnson and what's his name? Barry Switzer.
Oh yeah.
So is
Hey,
Deion
was that
head
was that
coach.
Deion article real, or are you just playing around?
No, it's real.
No,
It's
no,
anything you
real.
see on Facebook is
No, that's not Facebook. Jordan Schultz.
okay.
It's real.
But what remember everybody was saying about Mike McCarthy, and they said they haven't even come to an agreement. But remember how many times people were saying, "Oh, they're about to come to an agreement." So
Yeah. Oh yeah, but they were talking. They just Jerry didn't want them that bad, I guess. So if Deion is head coach, who is OC? Doug Peterson? No. I don't know.
Bring back old Norv Turner.
Nah, Norville. No.
I would take an older somebody,
Fucking Norv Turner, really?
I don't know. That's a good, interesting question. Who would be the offensive coordinator?
Norv Turner.
Got
I mean,
got
to
some
me,
Super Bowl
you would
hardware
probably
with the
try to
Cowboys.
get an
Yeah, but he
offensive
hasn't been
coordinator
out of
from
the
college to
He's
come
been
up.
with Hamid in the cave.
If Deion was the coach, there would be tons of people wanting to be the offensive.
Ultra, who would be the OC if
Tony Romo.
if Deion was the
Romo
coach?
ain't going nowhere.
I'm just curious who his ties are. I'm just curious, Ultra. Who would be the candidate for
People up
OC?
from Colorado.
How about Jason Garrett back as the
Pat
offensive
Shermer?
coordinator?
Hell no.
Oh, what
He
about
would
Kellen Moore?
sabotage. He would sabotage Dion like he did Wade.
Sirianni
try
has
to
a
put his
brother
name in the
who's
half work
available.
job.
They're
No,
former
Moore and Deion
teammates. They're not
Sirianni has a
sabotaging
brother.
one another.
Sirianni has a brother who's available, says Philly D.
Is it Debo from Clemson? They're like brothers.
Thanks, Mark. Deion Sanders can't even keep players on his college team. I know. I hear you.
But the young ass.
Isn't it because he told him to get off?
Yeah.
He's losing guys in in the transfer portal. Thank God there's no transfer portal in the NFL. There's just free agency.
Yeah, it is free agencies.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, it's hard to probably keep college players now. Just work out some money.
That's
Warren
what I was about
Sapp
to
is going to the
suggest,
Buffaloes.
Clemente.
That's what I said, Clemente. You'd have unlimited cocaine in the locker room, so everybody would be awake. Nobody would be falling asleep.
Dude, 83 was.
So you got
neat.
that going for you, if you're into that sort
Man,
of
he
thing.
was wide open. 83
Let's
was
bring
wide
Warren Sapp in.
Coming
as the
back.
DC.
Shoddy. No.
And does he live in Texas?
Coming back.
Shoddy goes where McCarthy goes, Andrew.
Oh yeah, he already said that. He already said, wherever I go,
open. Man, nice move.
Probably
But here's
just
what I
let-
say, West Virginia. This is what I said. Why make a headline and then have to settle for something not good. You know what I mean? So to me, who knows? I don't know what's happening, but if it's going to be some old
really,
dude
right?
that, if it's going to be if you tell me that we're going to end up with a retread, like Loyal said, there's never been a guy leaving win a Super Bowl anywhere else. Is it true that Deion Sanders is going to be considered? Yes. Well, that's the rumor that he's interested, and Jerry reached out. That's all. Hired Dolly Parton. Well, she looked good in the cheerleader outfit last year.
Funny.
A lot of makeup. I think I might be the only person that would want Matt Nagy.
A lot of time in the gym. Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt Nagy. I don't want Matt Nagy, Tony Boo. I didn't care for him in Chicago. I know it was dysfunction, but the DC is Zimmer. Pat Shurmur has 21 years of NFL experience.
Hell no. He stuck with the Giants. Shit.
And you say some things sometimes.
Hell, I got old videos of Cop Pizzle dogging Pat Shurmur.
Yeah, but they had nothing to work with in New York.
Hey, fuck, forget Pat Shurmur.
Yeah, but they had nobody. They had Danny Dimes. They had Danny Dimes running the show. No offensive line. That wasn't Pat Shurmur's fault. If that means we get Deion, bring in it. Let's.
Yeah, and you think we're gonna do any better with this front office?
No.
Somebody do something more.
No, we draft good.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Brian,
Yes.
I give you that one, bro. When you
I'm
said
just
that,
saying.
I
Give me
give you
Deion.
that.
I'll deal with Pat Shurmur. If we gotta fire him a few weeks into the season, we fire him. Once
You're like,
he's
we
there,
did it
we
with
lock him in.
Nolan, right? Mike Nolan.
Yeah, no, Mike Nolan. That's a no.
Yeah, you're right. It's all over the internet. You're right, Game Time. Even on Sports Illustrated. Deion.
Told you.
If Deion came to Dallas, that would spark that whole locker room.
That's what
That
I'm
would
saying.
spark us.
I mean, if they brought somebody in like Kellen Moore, people would
I'd
be
be
like,
happy.
"What the fuck?"
I'd
If
be
they
happy.
bring in
They
Kellen
wouldn't
Moore,
want to go.
I'm gonna do.
I wouldn't want
video a
Kellen
day.
Moore as my head coach.
I'm gonna
I'd
turn
be
into
like, "Who the
Mark
fuck is
Holmes
this
for a
guy?"
year. I'm just gonna do a
If
negative.
you
video
gave me
every
one or
day.
the other, I'm going Deion's side, like easily.
Me too. I want Deion.
I want Kellen. I
Shit,
just
Kellen
wanna
Moore
have
be giving a
bad
speech, and
content.
players would
Kellen
be
Moore.
back there
Oh,
snoring
yeah.
and
I want
snoring
that
during the
vanilla
meetings
cracker.
and stuff.
I want a guy who I want a guy who interviewed for his college alma mater, and they said no. That's who I wanted to run my pro football team. Who did we lose? We lost Troy.
He went to Growing
Looks like it.
Well,
Yep, I'd be fine with Deion Sanders.
nope, he's right there.
I
I'd be
would
just
too.
fine with it.
Where's he
He
at?
found Deion.
You
I'll be
imagine
fine
how
with
many
Troy.
players would want to come back to
West
Dallas?
Troy. Okay.
There
You
would
know,
be
I would be fine with Deion because a lot of free agents would want to come to Dallas then.
That's it.
A lot of free agents would love to come to Dallas if we get Deion.
I think you would talk Zimmer into coming back too.
I said we all write a letter, send it to Jerry Jones, and be like, "We went."
Witten can be tight ends coach.
There you go. You
If
could do
Deion's
that.
the head coach, I'd be fine with
I
that.
must admit, primetime coaching Dallas will be very interesting. How long would it last is another thing, but that's all we're talking about, Drew. It's not about necessarily winning right away.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's
just
that's
about-
definitely. It would take him a while, I would say, because of his style.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
It depends
man.
on the coordinators. It definitely depends on the coordinators by that point.
Well, it also depends on if we dabble in free agency too.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of what ifs, right?
Mm.
Yep.
Have you been doing some mock drafts?
No, I haven't.
Like I know,
Dan-
like not online, but like you ever trying to get some names, kind of get some. 'Cause I'm still trying to get names, and then still got a lot.
Kellen
to
Moore
study.
is working on a Super Bowl. Good work on it. You stay there. If he
Kellen
didn't-
Moore's with the Eagles. He ain't worried about the Cowboys right now. He's trying to get that ring.
That's what he said. That was an Eagle fan rubbing it in your face. Saying,
If you
"Kellen
want to
don't
change a
want
culture,
this
yeah, you
shit."
bring in a Deion Sanders. He
Yes.
would definitely change the culture in the
He
locker
sure
room.
would.
He
And
would.
Deion
Mike
culture,
McCarthy,
too.
he's a decent, he was a decent coach, solid, but
That would
I
get
just
some
don't think he had the
excitement.
control with all these Madonnas that we got on our team. to really control that. Deion can control that. Deion can handle the Micah Parsons and the CD Lambs. He'll just tell them to shut the fuck up.
Mark Hudson,
Trayvon
teams are
Diggs.
wanting to interview Will McClay.
You know, he'll decide. I've
Okay.
been where you guys are.
That's right that you draw the line. You don't do that one.
What, Will
What?
McClay?
You don't let Will out the door.
Okay, then you got.
Yeah, I agree.
Then
I
you
don't
got to
wanna
give him the
lose him.
GM job. If they're offering the
Give it to him,
GM
dude.
and
Give him more
total
money,
control, you got to give him the job. Jerry won't do that. Bye bye, Will. Bye bye, bitch.
Does his contract end this year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's out of contract after this draft. He's locked in for the draft
would-
unless
that would
he
get-
gets a
that would
GM
get-
job.
Yeah, Ron, you might be right about. I don't know if Deion's gonna come to Dallas, but at least the thought of it. Look at what it did this conversation. I mean, when you think about somebody like Kellen Moore, people are like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, we already seen what Kellen Moore can do, though. We want something new.
Yeah, that would spark the fan base something serious.
That's what we need.
James Franklin, no thank you.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mark Hutchin. No to Kellen Moore. Buy out for Deion is $10 million.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
It's only money.
Yeah,
right?
buy it out.
Give it 12. Fuck it.
Hell, you
Yeah,
want to
keep the change.
got $100 million in
Yeah.
cap money. So what the hell's the problem?
He'll take him out on the yacht for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Daniel M. It would have to. Mark Holmes is going to make 1,000 videos about Deion. No, he's already on it. He had texted me earlier,
Probably,
Bruce.
you probably sleep as he's sleeping.
Deion.
prime time.
Prime
Prime
time. Smoke meats.
My name's gonna mean something now.
Oh,
Maybe
Joe Boo likes prime time.
I can see it right. If we get Deion, he'll be like, "Well, I gotta get with game time. We gotta go to a few games down in Dallas this year."
There you go.
I'm telling you, if he got Deion, everybody and their mom be wanting to go to Oxnard just to see him at training camp.
Yeah.
See him come out there.
Hey, I'm already going to the game out in Vegas. Me and my cousin, I'm on the phone right now.
If that game, depending on when that game is, I might go.
No to be enemy. I'm out.
I want to see the Death Star.
Hell no.
yeah.
No on be enemy. Sorry, Daniel. Nope. He has not done much without the Andy Reid. Mark Holmes is going. I can't. There you go. Nice run.
Nice. Untouched.
yeah.
Who knows what they're gonna do? But
Deion Sanders, baby.
Yeah. I don't
That's
even
what
think they
they're
know what
doing.
they're gonna do.
Wade's doing his homework. He's googling shit.
I can see it happening because most of his family still live in Dallas. If
That's what I was saying. Does he live in Dallas? Does he have a house in Dallas, though? That's what I'm saying.
He
did.
down in Dallas.
Yeah.
Because like I said, a lot of his.
You almost got me. Almost got me, Philly D.
My mouth is open.
Oh, he's down.
He almost got me. Game time. Another point. Deion was the OC at Texas Christian High School, and Jason Witten replaced him. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's down.
I did not know that. TCU.
Yeah, he's down right there.
Oh no, high school. Sorry,
Right
sorry.
there.
That's what I meant.
Well, is now Jason going to go replace him in Colorado then?
No, what he's saying is Witten may be on the staff. I would love that. If you're saying, just imagine this. I'm not saying what they're going to do year one. I'm just
Deion
saying.
Sanders, Jason Witten, Troy
Yes.
Aikman as GM.
No, Aikman ain't coming as GM. Now, Jerry said he's
He's
going to
like, I
drop
don't even know what
dead.
to say, but no.
No. But I'm just saying, imagine the leadership in that room between Deion and Jason Witten.
Oh, that'd be a great leadership.
Now you're talking. Tony Boo, you're in the cup.
Now
One
we
more and I'm
talking
giving
with
away a
$100
hoodie.
million in cap space too.
Nate
Give him
Newton
everything.
said he went to Colorado, the Buffalo game, and went to the locker room, and Deion went off on the players, I guess. I will say this. Remember Michael
That's
Irvin
why I like
said,
the
go
Mike.
get Deion? You
Yep,
remember that,
I was
right?
going to say that earlier.
That was a few
He
months
made an
ago,
interview
right?
about it. Yeah, he said something about get rid of Michael McCarthy, everything that they're saying right now, and then go get Deion.
Who said that?
Mike Irvin.
Yeah, I mean, he did technically say that. He says some crazy shit sometimes, but he did say that.
Yeah, he said he did not like the style of Mike McCarthy. His
He said
leadership.
shit like, I'm innocent and like, I'm missing.
I didn't do shit. She came to me.
Exactly.
We got the fantasy football champ right here. Yeah.
Both of us, right?
Yeah. But you won it though. You won the whole thing.
Dude, man, I honestly, it was a timing because honestly, like, what's his name? The one that came in third. What's his? Oh man, Chris. What's this?
Chris May, he was at the end.
No. It was commanding
Weed?
lead.
Not Weed.
Cool. I can't remember his name, but commanding the East. He.
Commanding the
going
East or something like that. Commanding something.
Yeah, he when he first faced me, like he whooped me like 150 to 109, and so I happened to get him on that second one. Did the Ohio State Oregon thing, got him on the second time around and eliminated him.
Yeah, you did. Well, I sent you a message before that. I was like, I hope it's me and you. You already look like you're gonna win it. And then
I didn't see those messages. I couldn't see a lot of that stuff. So I actually won something because I had told Brian that I actually won some money because I thought Oregon was going to lose in the playoffs to a team that they had already played, and I actually picked Ohio State as that team 2 months prior, and so I won some money off of that. So,
congrats.
Yeah. So that's positive on that, off my own team, but it's like I wasn't on the team, so
Yeah.
I can't. It wasn't Pete Rose,
Oh shit!
Not a bad. Yeah.
Another fumble, and he's going back. Touchdown, Rams.
The Rams, dude.
Rams are
I'm
killing
telling
it right
you,
now.
the pumpkin, the carriage just turned into a pumpkin, right?
Yeah. Darnold's fumbled twice now for touchdowns.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't.
Oh, the other one wasn't a touchdown. That's right.
Darnold fell back into his old New York Jet ways.
You seen those ghosts? You seen those ghosts?
Seeing them ghosts.
I told y'all Minnesota was a joke. Everybody's like, "Oh, Minnesota's good."
Yeah, you knew eventually this was going to happen, but you kind of
They're
figured
like
they would go a
us.
little bit deeper.
They're like us as of late. They just don't know how to win.
That's pretty accurate.
Yep, them and Green
We get
Bay
all
are
hyped up.
See Buffalo kind of
get the
same
playoffs.
way.
We lay
It's only the second quarter they
The
can come back.
Ravens. I don't know.
That is true.
And if they do you want them representing that?
I'd rather have them than LA.
That's true. LA just like lays eggs all the time.
They mad as hell, man. They got kicked out their crib. They was like, man, we got to go play a playoff game in Arizona and our rivals.
You know how hot it is here?
They mad as hell.
Like it's almost like
I could have been home right now, but I don't got no home.
Be all smoked out. Oof.
That sucks, man. And yeah, like the other side, you got North Carolina that's like going through their stuff, so it's like Jared Verse doing this.
He's a good young player, Verse is.
Yeah.
I remember him and Brayton Fisk at Florida State together. They were some them dudes. Man,
when they didn't need a quarterback to represent that team. Yep. Dude, it's like you get to
17-3. Wow.
It starts to fall apart for your team. You're like
Jared Verse. I loved him.
This is how the first round has kind of been, One team is dominating the other one, but this one's kind of going the opposite way.
I love Jared Verse.
I do
Deion
too.
will be our coach, thank goodness. I don't know, Dominic. It's a rumor. Lots got to happen. You would think it would work, though. Fisk has 8 sacks. We like the Fisk. last
Yeah, we
year.
did.
Remember out of Florida State?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Aaron Donald. Oh,
There's
that's
a lot
not
of
Aaron.
big
I'm
defensive
like, damn,
tackles I like
Aaron
this year.
put on some weight. You see the guy on TV?
Yeah.
Wow,
He's in
Aaron
that.
Donald.
I'll watch Aaron Donald. He won't be back there next year.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Tyler,
Minnesota.
you're
he'll be-
retired.
He
already
retired. Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, he's
last
not
year.
there
Last
now.
year.
Yeah, he retired. He announced his retirement right after.
Oh, I'm thinking about Sam Darnold. I'm sorry, not Aaron Donald. Sam Darnold
Yeah,
won't be in
That's
Minnesota
close.
next year.
Oh yeah,
He's just a,
he's just a backup right now.
yeah.
Shit, Minnesota got about 5 quarterbacks on their roster right now.
Yeah, they got the kid from Michigan.
They
They
got
got
the kid from
Danny
Michigan,
Dimes.
Danny Dimes, Sam Donald,
The
and
tights got you
it's
forgetting things there, Loyal.
Loyal, the tights
Got you forgetting things.
got you forgetting forgetting
Put
things.
away.
A little tight
Throw
on
that shit away.
your jewels,
Look,
bro. You
man.
got to go loose. Loose fitting. Makes you sterile.
Darnold,
boy.
Fact. Fact.
That verse is a beast. Bobby's been busy. What's up, guys? Think we will see Daniel Jones tonight?
Right.
He's a savior.
Possibly.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like we're giving a hoodie away
He should have
tonight.
thrown the ball away.
Got
I
from
don't know
UT
about that.
number 0.
I got a few liquid gold coffee mugs left. See, Vinny got 2 of his. He sent me a picture. And Randy's got one coming his way.
Yep.
So it's been shipped.
Well, I should go. I'll go buy one before it runs out. Then I forget about
oh
this.
my God.
I'm gonna tweak the logo the next order, but I don't know what I'll do. I may wait a while.
Yeah, but I want to get one of these first edition.
Wait till prime time comes and you can change the thing all kind of ways.
Yeah, right.
Brian, I got to email you my phone number.
That's cool. Email me. Philly D Ultra is dying to see the tights on Loyal. Well, you know.
What's up with the tights?
You did not fire your head coach. Well,
Nah,
he's a
he's
big
saying
wrestler.
you missed it yesterday,
Yeah.
Blue Virus. I always talk about wrestling, and I had a wrestling mask, and he was like, "Oh, you should put the tights on and be a luchador."
Yeah, he looks like Rey
Lucha
Mysterio.
Loyal is what he called me.
Scared the hell out of us. No, I didn't see it. I was like, he looks like Nacho Libre.
He called me Lucha Loyal.
Nacho. Andre, any given Sunday. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter here. Tony Boo. Oh, you're in, my man. You are in. Tony Boo is in again.
Damn, this been one fast first half.
Oh, been one side.
Man, I wish I could watch the game right now. My satellite's still out. I have my DirecTV guy coming out on the 15th.
No, you get you a super box, man. That's what you need.
It's like you got stock in
He's like,
Superbox.
he's like a spokesman over there for it.
He's all trying to sell it every time.
We need to get
Yo,
some
go on
Superbox.
Amazon.
There's
Amazon
an
type that
infomercial
in.
and shit. I used to be the same way. I used to say, "Oh my God." No.
I want to score some points.
You gotta get your spiel. No, I mean,
Mission off this or what?
if it works, man. Though it's
No, but my internet sucks, dude. So,
so what's it
I
called? Loyal. I'm messing with you, though.
Mem 10. What up?
Superbox.
Superbox.
The Rams with Sean McVay in the playoffs
That's
are
off of
not
Amazon,
an
you
easy
get?
out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'll look
You
at it.
guys don't.
Sitting there
have
watching
But you have to
all
ESPN
run,
on the-
run. You
They
have to
got
run
Bailey
off
on
the internet,
TV.
right?
Damn, Bailey's
It's on
fine.
ESPN and on ABC.
Oh, it's on ABC.
Yeah, it's on both.
I'm sitting there watching Raw, the football game, and on here.
I got a super box as well. Daniel Park. There you go.
Yeah, because I got like the Netflix and all that stuff.
I have to get one. I might buy one. Vikings better tighten up. Vikings
So the
look
different-
like
Check it
their
out.
ass.
It's different speeds.
Looks
matter.
like it's over Studio 57. Looks like it's
GBS.
just about over.
Oh, okay. See what people say. I always love to read people's reviews and stuff.
Well, I got a fire stick.
There's always
but
that
my
one
fire
person
stick-
always person has like the one gripe is like, they put it in my ant bed, and I had ants all over the box, and it's like just
Bruce
random
Banner
ass shit.
says,
and
"I
it's
don't
like,
use Netflix. I prefer Net Chicks."
Net chicks.
Wow.
If you was watching Netflix right now, you'd see some Net Chicks. Got the women wrestling.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix now, huh? I forgot about that.
I watched the finale of Landman before I went live tonight. Loyal.
Oh, did you?
It was good, man. You got to check it out.
See Skeletor on there?
Who's that?
Jerry Jones.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Threw us off, man. Threw us off.
Yeah, that ain't breaking news. Not no more.
The Cowboys are hiring Joy Taylor as the equipment manager.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
They still be relaxed. I mean, like... The problem is that we were all tired before we get out there.
Uh-oh. We got a problem.
Ruh-roh.
Breaking news. What? He's
What's the
coming back.
problem?
He actually did sign. They'd sign tonight.
Oh, Mike McCarthy is back. He fooled you guys.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Breaking news. I'm back, fuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Booyah, bitches.
Deion who?
Billy D says y'all skip Bailey breaking into the stadium.
Deion D's nuts.
He already did Studio 57. That's the supposedly there's been mutual interest. So there, I don't know. It's
interest in what?
It's Jerry being Jerry. You know how it is, man.
What's that drink Jerry Jones drinks?
The wine from 7-Eleven?
Not the 7-Eleven wine,
No,
the
no,
expensive
no,
drink.
no.
wine.
Johnny Walker Blue.
Maybe him and Deion could have a call. They can meet up and drink some Johnny Walker Blue.
You
or
have
something.
Skip Bayless breaking into the stadium. Skip Bayless is a creep. Philly D, a Cooper Cup.
Backs again.
Williams and Puka in 5th. Great drafting. Thought that might happen. Well, surprise, surprise. Listen. In no world is Jerry going to interview him and not hire Deion. So if there's an interview, he's the coach. I just don't know if there's an interview.
Hockey. Maybe he has a terrible interview. He's like break something when he walks in.
Chris Schuler, defense, Rams.
I don't know what happens. He's like insulted.
He's been in that office multiple times. He's like, "What's up, Jerry?"
See, Prime was
What are we gonna do
smart. He'd go in there and get a
Old
couple
office.
hot
That was the
women
old office.
and be like, "Hey,
Oh, this is the new office.
Yeah. Like get
Oh,
a
what's
couple
going
hot
on?
women. Go to the Spearmint Rhino, grab a couple, and head in and see Jerry. Have him give Jerry a lap dance or something, and then the deal is done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think the good thing about Deion Sanders, he can get Jerry Jones to go with what he wants, probably go out and get free agency. Yeah, Ultra said the same thing. Darnold
Yeah,
was
I'll
looking
tell you why I
Dak
like
out
Deion
there,
Sanders.
yeah.
I'm not guaranteeing. I'm not saying, oh, he's going to be the next. But I like he has charisma.
No,
That's
you
what I
said
like
that.
about
I
him.
remember you saying that earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
He's charismatic. Mike
Jerry
McCarthy
Jones.
don't have no charisma.
Nah,
he's just
he's
a
a-
good coach. But
he's
we
an
need
old
Jimmy Johnson
crotchety.
was charismatic.
He's old crotchety.
I want somebody with
Yeah.
some charisma.
hell
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
Deion,
I
Deion
agree.
for
Bring
GM.
Bill
Hell
Bates
yeah.
in.
Damn.
Jerry Jones wants a lap dance.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Puka Nacua hurt his knee.
Right before the Eagle game. There we go. That's it.
So you're basically what has to happen is your offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator have to be your actual coaches because your coach has to be your recruiter because you don't really truly want to bring in a GM. So you need to hire somebody else in another role in order to make it look like they're not that guy. It's like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. It all weirdly makes sense.
They just want a face.
Well, Deion's a guy that's going to go to Jerry and say, "Hey, I need some free agents here. We're gonna go out and
Yeah,
look."
I agree. He
Come on,
ain't
baby,
going
need
to keep
some
his mouth
groceries.
shut.
He'll be the next Jimmy Johnson.
You
Watch.
bringing in Deion, then you're going to open up your
I need
checkbook a
some
little
soups.
bit.
That's it.
He's coming from college, and he'll go to the NFL and win Super Bowl. Awesome.
And this ain't gonna be your yes man neither, Jerry.
I don't care what it takes. You get me Deion.
Are you ready? I was born ready. Run, cowboy.
Make that pick.
Champion.
Dang, if I had 11 men like that, I could rule the world.
Hey, your golf buddies, if they laugh at you, let them. Because if you make this move and you end up winning some Super Bowls and stuff and get the way you want to be, then you can have the last laugh at your little golf buddies. But as of right now, you want to bite your pride and ego, dog.
George D, seek your life. Yeah, I will bring culture back to the locker room.
So Loyal, is yours a blue box or is yours black?
Blue.
Okay, I'm looking at a different one this way.
Yeah. He's
You
got
have one,
blue box.
Game Time?
I mean,
Blue box.
What?
What does that even mean? He's got blue box.
Then you've never had it if you don't know.
I don't know what it is.
You don't truly know then. Trust me, you know.
Lucky man.
You have it.
Lucky man.
I don't want blue box.
fix
Consider
the
yourself
score
lucky.
again.
No part of it. Puka back in.
Yep, thank goodness he didn't hurt himself.
Damn, Puka tough.
You ever get a blue box cut?
Give me an ear beating. What
Man.
does that mean?
Damn, touchdown Rams.
Ear biting or ear
No, but
beating?
man, what do you live in the future, man? Give me the lottery numbers, dude, Randy. It's like,
I
Deion
know,
hates
right?
losing. He can't kick it, so you know he's
Shit.
going to
Where were
win.
you during
Let's
this
let me know what the
billion-dollar
winning
drawing and
Powerball
shit?
number is tonight
You
so
know
I
what?
can win.
You want to know something funny? I worked for the lottery for 31 and a half years.
Okay,
That's
well,
where-
give me
that's
the
where he
winning
went.
number, and I'll tell you
What?
what.
That's
We'll
where
all,
we-
everybody
would
on
we-
this chat. If I win the lottery, everybody in the chat and us will all go get a suite and go to AT&T Stadium.
Would we be having this
That's a football
conversation
game.
if I could figure
And
out?
we
the
be
numbers?
up there getting
Yeah, he'd be a
drunk.
rich man
Another
right now.
blowout.
That's right.
We be at Golden Corral with Wade. We
I
did
hope
hell.
he
We
can
just
own
rent Golden Corral
Golden
out.
Corral.
Screw everybody else.
The
Well,
Golden
that's
Corral,
where Wade went.
Hey, honestly, the Golden Corral down here in Beaumont has carpet in it. So when the food falls on the floor,
God.
It has carpet.
That's
you
where
wanna
Wade
hear
It's like,
went.
it's like
That's
seeing a
bad.
bathroom with carpet. You're like, ugh.
That's right.
Yeah.
His,
That's not right.
Wade's mouth started watering all the talk about Deion. He went to Golden
Well,
Corral.
he going to
Got my
celebrate.
steak.
He
He's
wants
going
some
his
of that
steak night.
rubberized steak. They were not going to let LA
Right, I'm gonna
with
get-
the
I'm gonna get
fires
this.
go
I'm
into
gonna see how
LA.
this
Flip
goes.
shot. Lose, you mean, buddy?
My God, the
Blowout,
attitude
nasty.
towards the Cowboy fans would be just totally different if he did the smart thing and hired him.
Oh man, they'd go pandemonium. They'd be like, everybody be
Man,
coming out.
And I think Jerry knows that.
And Jerry's smart because he get all that revenue back at Oxnard.
That's it. He'd get all the revenue everywhere.
They were, yeah. So we'll see. Are they playing in Arizona? So the Rams are going in road out. Yeah.
Yep.
Zona, baby.
Yep.
If the Rams win, they go to Philly, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
either one to Philly.
I'd rather Rams go to Philly. Well, I don't know.
Well, the winner of this game is already going to Philly. They already
That's
said.
right. That's right.
Because Washington's playing the Lions.
Dak Prescott bummed McCarthy isn't staying as head coach.
No babysitter anymore.
Dak Prescott publicly campaigned for the Cowboys to retain McCarthy. He didn't get his wish. The Cowboys announced Monday that McCarthy are parting ways after 5 seasons. Thus, Prescott will play for his third coach next season. Prescott called McCarthy a great coach and a hell of a man. Bummed because we built some things, Prescott said in a text to Clarence Hill. But I guess they couldn't reach an agreement. Shake my head. Prescott only played 8 games in 2024 before a season-ending torn hamstring. But the Cowboys were 3-5 with Prescott and 4-5 without him.
A devastating one too, man. Oof.
What happened?
I'm just laughing at Ultra's comments.
Oh.
The Cowboys now begin the process of replacing McCarthy. It's the business, Prescott says. I look forward to the future plan. Well, get off your whatever. This dude cracks me up. Just sit back and you're the highest paid player in the league, bro. Go do something. Go meet with him and stop about the leadership because there's no leader there. If you're not gonna, I would want to be involved with the future of the team. You just invested. I'm the highest paid person in the league. Why aren't I involved?
Thank you. I said the same thing.
That's bullshit.
Shit. You lit him fire.
I'm top dog. I'm top dog.
Saying.
$60 million a year. Like you said, bro, I'm the highest paid player in the league. Yeah, you have a right. You.
I mean, he should say something. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you the top dog. You make $60 million a year. Your word is gonna mean something if you say something.
He's scared. He's scared of Jerry Jones. He is.
And that's a problem. When your leader is scared to say his thing, and you're not a true
He's scared. Only person I can see standing up to Jerry would be Micah. But I don't even know. But other than that, Dak, he ain't gonna say nothing. The first thing Jerry Jones is gonna say to him is, "Don't cut the hand who feeds you." That's what he'll say.
Yeah.
But Dak could just say, "Okay, you know what? Well, you guys got to pay me regardless." That's what he should say, but he won't.
Bradley Chubb headed to Miami. Dolphins are giving up. There was a trade here. Oh no, that was old. He's already
a trade. I didn't think
he's already been in Miami. Now I'm looking at headlines, but that one was like a 49ers interviewed Chris Banjo for the special teams. Cam Akers active. McCarthy will interview with the Bears on Wednesday.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. He already got the job.
Yeah, I think so.
He already got it.
Wow. Okay. Bo Nix played with a transverse process fracture in his back. Remember that injury that Romo had?
Yeah.
You can't move. Yep. You got to take injections for that shit. So that makes a little bit of sense.
You know what? Jared thought he was the smartest man in the room when he blocked that interview with Chicago. He thought that Chicago was going to be like, well, I'll fuck it. We're going to go in and interview somebody else and hire somebody. And, and they thought that Mike wasn't going to interview with Chicago and come find out. Chicago was like, we're going to let this string out just in case, because we know something isn't right with this pitcher. Come find out. Chicago let it string out. And Mike is going to have an interview with Chicago in 48 hours, Wednesday.
Dallas Cowboy owner Jerry Jones has spoken with Colorado's Deion Sanders about the team's head coaching vacancy.
I mean, can y'all just imagine this?
Per Jordan Schultz of Fox Sports. Let me read this real quick. Sanders is considered a top candidate, and discussions are expected to continue. While a formal interview hasn't been scheduled, there's mutual interest, according to Jordan Schultz of Fox News or Fox Sports. The Cowboys plan to interview other candidates as well, parting ways with Mike McCarthy. Sanders, 57, has been linked with the Cowboys job. His strong ties to Dallas, played 5 seasons with the Cowboys. One of the stars for the okay, yada yada yada. But yeah, yes, Sanders denied rumors connecting him to NFL openings this year, reaffirming his focus on Colorado. However, he said
they all say that, man.
There was only one way he'd consider returning to the league, where he became one of the best cornerbacks of all time. He'd want to coach his son, Shador and Shiloh.
Wow. I mean, Rick Pitino said this. You remember back in the day when Rick Pitino was with Kentucky and they were real good, And then he said, "I'd never
Shedeur.
coach in the NBA," and he turned around and went and coached the Celtics. They all say that.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Money
Belichick with the
talks.
Jets. Remember the Jets?
So,
Yeah.
Jory Epstein and Clarence Hill are Dak's mouthpiece. It's not what we said, Ultra, about Bo Nix. But my thing is, if he wants to
They're
coach his
showing
son, how's that
Deion
going
on
to work?
halftime right now.
Yeah. Here you
I
go.
wouldn't be
Right
surprised
here.
if
There
in
it
the
is.
Super
Shefty's
Bowl.
talking about it.
God, I would love him to come here. You want to talk about energize a freaking fan base.
But that's not good though, man. Jerry Jones will begin search for the 9th head coach since 1989. That's 36 years, man. That's not good. You've had 9 coaches in a 36-year time span? No.
See, that's how popular we are. That's what people don't realize. People hate us, but even when we're not even in the playoffs, they're talking about the Cowboys.
Yep.
So, as a
Yeah.
fact, people can hate us, but we're people talk about us all the time.
Well, if you want to be talked about, hire Deion Sanders.
Yeah. Oh, that would.
It'd be nonstop.
The internet's already broke right now because they made that remark.
Yeah, you do that. If Jerry hired Prime, that'll break the internet.
Yep.
Long, that would break the internet.
Well, Jerry got to look at it from this. People would be already getting to get their season tickets. Then they'd really be lined up.
That's the reason why I said what I said a while ago. We bring in Deion Sanders. I'm calling my cousin Julius. I'm like, dude.
Let me ask you guys something.
Drew said we're popular for all the wrong reasons. No, we just, I mean, when the Eagles are bad, do anybody talk about the Eagles when you guys are bad?
No, not at all.
Just speak the fact. When we're bad, when we're good, people talk about us. That's a fact. Even when we're bad.
That's what bothers them, Ultra.
They think about the Cowboys in their sleep.
So let me ask you this. You know he's on board, Phil. You're ex-quarterback. Maybe I can get your opinion on this. Yeah, he's on board with saying he wants his son. Now, listen, they don't need the money, okay? The Sanderses have enough money to, it ain't about money. Deion comes to Dallas. Is there any chance that Shedeur goes to Dallas?
No, I don't see it.
It was for prime time, but sure, everybody else can talk.
No, I really think we're set on a
Prime
Buka.
time he's not paying attention to me, so
I do think there's a chance that
He's
Shiloh
high.
comes to Dallas.
Yeah.
The
What's
He goes
that?
defensive back.
undrafted.
Who?
Shiloh, his son, other son.
Yeah. Is he out? I mean, is he
I don't know what year is for
Yeah, I
him. Is
don't
he a
think so.
junior? Or-
Yeah, he's coming out in this draft.
I thought so.
Yeah, he's coming out in this draft. I wouldn't take him.
Oh, is he that bad?
No. He's gonna be a late draft if you're
Yeah,
gonna.
well, then why not take him?
Well, then you got to you got 4 or 5. Use one of them for him.
Would you ask?
If
would
it makes
you ask
Deion
Brian?
happy,
I
I
had
just
printed
bring.
down
I
to
just.
look
It's all right,
He's
buddy.
a
Don't
wasted
worry
draft
about
pick to bring Shiloh in.
Well, that's the thing. You're going to have to give Deion something for
Dallas Cowboy. I'm just saying, he's on record. He wants to coach Shedeur. Okay, so would that be a possibility?
if Dak waived his no trade clause.
Well, Dak, you'd be stuck with Dak this year. You'd be stuck with Dak this year.
He's not going to start day one.
No, he wouldn't. So
No.
I'm saying,
He'd be
what
on the
would it take
practice
to get up
squad.
there and get him? Especially if Deion says, don't draft him, he ain't coming. Wouldn't that piss everybody off? He ain't coming to you. He going to Dallas. Could you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
See, and
now you're getting people excited.
They
could draft Shedeur, sit him for a year, and move on from Dak after next year. I agree. But what would it cost to get there? Deion would have to
Probably.
say he ain't signing with you. So we got 3 5th-round picks. Yeah, it's gonna take more than that. It's gonna take more than 3 5s. Deion would want Dak. Why would he want Dak? He would want his son, Daniel.
We can have him in 4 years when he becomes a free agent, or 5.
How would you say it's not a Super Bowl move? He's nothing but he's a winner in life, bro. How many Super Bowls does Deion have?
He's got two. One with Dallas and one from San Fran.
He played Major League Baseball. He took an HBCU team and made him an unbelievable winner. Went to Colorado, who's been a nothing team, turned them into a winner. How could you say he wouldn't help the team? He's done nothing but win in his life. I don't understand that comment. He's a winner.
Yeah, he is.
Say what you want about him. He's a winner. Game Time just said he's not a winner as a head coach. Dude, he took an HBCU team and made him relevant. He brought him from nowhere. He went to Colorado, who's been as for years, made them relevant, real good. He comes into the pros, he'll be a winner. We don't know if it's Super Bowl winner, but he'll be a winner.
And again, he's a
Don't
college
bet against
coach.
Deion.
Yeah, he's a college coach, and he knows college players.
That's more important. Exactly right. He's going to have an inside track on the college the coaches.
And plus, he has been around. He has been around winning coaches dating back to the late Bobby Bowden.
I'm not talking Super Bowls, Drew. I don't throw that around lightly. So Super Bowl, I don't know. You're right. I don't know about that. But he'll definitely bring back a little bit more shine to the star that's been lost in recent years.
What do we got to lose?
Yeah, I agree.
By bringing in Deion.
Bingo.
What do we have to lose?
What do we have to lose?
Nothing.
I'll tell you what
It's
it
worth
sounds
rolling
like.
the dice. They were talking about we've had former Super Bowl winning coaches here. We've had assistant coaches. What do we got to lose by bringing Deion in?
Well, how many years have we had to stand by and hear, well, as long as Jerry's calling, Mike McCarthy's there, Jerry's calling the things, y'all never going to win. Well,
Hey,
it
Drew.
gives us light.
Hey, Drew, you should be watching Monday Night Football halftime.
We've already hit rock bottom.
Jason
so,
Kelce just
at this
said
point-
Jason Kelce just said if Deion comes to Dallas, watch out. And that's a Dallas hater. Your boy Jason Kelce.
We have
So
nothing to lose and everything to
Jason
gain.
Kelce
God,
says
I hope
watch
he
out,
comes.
that would be, that would then you watch out. He has cachet with free agents as well. Again, you got to pay him, but Deion ain't going to go there without certain assurances from Jerry Jones. If Jerry goes, well, Deion, we're not going to spend any money. Deion going to say, hit the road, Jack. Don't, that's what he going to tell him.
No, he gonna say bye, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, where is it?
We've also lost our luster in the last 5-10 years too.
We've all these boring ass coaches.
Yeah.
Got tired of looking at Jason Garrett.
Yeah,
clapping all
Mr.
the
Clapper
time and chewing
Clapper.
gum.
Yeah. We need something like this for a change. It's been
Right
a long.
now, I hate to say it, we're like the Minnesota Vikings.
We are.
Well,
And
we're like
now it's on Bleacher Report. He's the favorite to get the job. It's everywhere now.
We're like the Vikings, just like the Vikings.
And I hate to
They're
add
playing
that-
like we played against Green Bay last year.
Well, at low, we're also like the Cleveland Browns.
What did he say?
He said he talking about how it was the main discussion at ESPN. He goes almost like it was planned when they leaked the news that they did.
It's everywhere.
And I'd barely be pissed if Catboy gets on and starts running his mouth. Oh, well, we don't need him.
Well, I mean, don't you respect
You got me.
Jason Kelce, Drew? That's your guy.
That's what Catboy said. Oh, well, we like the players. We got the coaches we got. But who?
Deion
apparently-
also going to see on the salary cap we have. Yeah, we'll have $100 million, Mark. We'll have about 90-some million. Drew just got done.
damn, Ultra. What the hell?
There
You got these
no
fantasies about me and
holds
tights.
barred
What
on
the
him.
hell's going on, Ultra?
I don't know, but it's funny.
Lawyer, you're worse than the Vikings. They have at least made it a couple. We got 5 Super Bowls.
No, I know. I know
Vikings ain't got a Super Bowl. How are we worse than them?
I like you for your opinions, Drew. You stand on them. That's cool. Deion will help.
But
Dak
they did
a
get to
lot.
NFC
I don't know about
Championship,
that. He may be like, yo, Dak. He's either now or never.
When you had Randy Moss and all those weapons and you lose to the Falcons.
He's playing shaky.
Yeah, exactly, Andre. Yeah, Andre says Deion Sanders coming to the Cowboys. You know how many players would want to come? I think you're right.
Yeah,
He
he's
wears
shaky.
Speedos. That's even scarier. I don't know what's better. If you're gonna wear a Speedo, Drew, might as well just go thong. You might as well just go European thong at that point. You ain't hiding nothing, so just go full thong. Let it all hang out. That's what I'm saying. He won't hesitate using it. Mark Hutchinson. I don't know.
Oh, that was a terrible pass.
Yeah, what's going on? Tony Boo, long shot. But if Deion he would hire Joey Galloway or Flozell Adams. I don't. Florence Adams. Tony Boo. Oh yeah, I got to do a drawing. Don't let me forget. You're in
the old Sam Darnold showed up.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. Looks
You
like,
know what the meme's going to be tomorrow, right?
What's that? He's going to have
They're
a
gonna
Jordan
have
face?
No, they're going to have the Scooby-Doo thing where it's going to take off his head and it's going to be Dak Prescott. Watch. Guarantee you that'll be a meme on Facebook tomorrow.
Well, I mean, you gotta do Kirk Cousins or something.
I'll wait a little bit to draw. I'll wait till the fourth quarter to do the drawing.
I'm just waiting for that meme to come out. It's probably already out right now on Facebook. Let me see.
For Kelsey to come out and say that about the Cowboys if they got him, that's
he's all I was trying to say was he's Mr. Negative when it comes to Dallas. He said that would be.
I know.
All I'm saying was he was like, "Wow, if they got that, that would make them. That would definitely help them." That's all he said. He didn't say they're going to win anything. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe this time Jerry Jones can shove Catboy up against the wall and say, "No, I'm hiring you."
Yeah, we're going to do it my way now.
You know what? You remember.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Remember, Cowboy jerked Jerry up against the wall.
Yeah, over the
Maybe
Deion
this
Sanders
time-
signing.
Yep, maybe this time you get Deion, Jerry jack him up on the wall and say, "This is my decision again. You go sit your young ass down somewhere."
Yeah, I thought it was Flozell Adams, Tony Boo. I thought that was right. It looks like I'll be getting a hundo. Maybe it's possible, Drew. You might get the hundo. I don't think so, though. We get Deion. We win in 8. We win in 8. But I'm good for it either way. Listen. This is all I'll say on the Deion thing until it's nobody's saying that it's a guarantee or anything like that they're going to win anything. It'll just be more entertaining. For a Dallas Cowboys, we need some entertaining. Liquid Gold Fund. Thanks, Philly D. Thanks, brother. You're in the hopper. You're in the hopper. Or you're in the cup.
You know,
I'm going to empty the hopper. Once the live streaming of the games is over, I'll go back to the hopper. But go ahead.
You know, one thing I don't understand, if y'all just saw what happened on TV, the defensive player made a big stop and he raised his hands and made a big thing out of it. They're getting their ass kicked 24-3. Why would you do that when you're down like that? I mean, you made a good play. Just be happy that you made the play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Puka, first down.
Come in.
Everybody want their son. Everybody want.
Sorry.
Randy hate when they do that. Ultra, bring on the Rams. Logan says. Not bad for $15, Vinny. Like they were pretty cool. Phil, did you see I got mugs?
You got mugged? Oh my god, this sucks.
Yeah, that's not what I said. Thanks,
I'm
bud.
messing. No, I didn't
Thanks,
see you
bud.
got mugs.
That was funny.
No, man, I'm sorry. Your life doesn't rotate around mine, so.
I know it doesn't.
I'm messing with you now.
I was
I just haven't
asking.
been able to see.
I was asking for the last year. Where's Phil? Where's Phil? Where's Phil?
Yeah, dude.
He's
trying to
not
get a
on.
promotion. Trying to get a promotion.
I know. What happened? What happened, Vinny? What'd I say?
Yeah, what the F, Brian? I don't know.
Andre, put money on it then. I guarantee they won't. What's that? The Rams going to beat the Eagles. Philip, have your bottle opener. Oh, yeah. I gave him one of your bottle openers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you see how the playoffs are set up?
Saturday, 4:30 and 8, 3 and 6:30. Okay. Wow, they
And
changed.
and the late game is Baltimore and Buffalo.
Dude, that's the best. I think that's the best game at all.
I do too.
I should. Yeah.
William, I don't know if I'm going to Vegas, but we'll have to see when the game is.
Yeah, we'll definitely see when the game. Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one. It's a good.
I want to see that new stadium.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I want to see the Death Star.
Yeah,
Death Star.
Loyal's coming. You're coming with Indigenous.
we-
69.
We're gonna be like the Hangover. Out
We
there.
have them.
Yeah,
we
right.
have them down here. So they have like the the Allegiant or whatever. They have like this whole thing where they have a airline.
Game time gonna wake up and his teeth are gonna be missing.
And they bring him to a resort.
No, that you'll be the dude. Yeah, I'll be him. You'll be the dude with the what's his name? What's his name? Zach
The beard?
Galifianakis. Yeah. Or that could be
That's
Phil.
natural.
That roofied everybody.
Yeah,
Yep.
Natural.
yeah. Phil can be what's his
We're the
name?
three very
Phil?
best friends.
No, you could be the other. You could be what's his name? We fucked up. What's his name? Bradley
Yeah, Phil.
Cooper.
That was his Phil. Phil was his
Bradley
name.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Okay.
Phil.
Phil. Yeah.
Phil
That'd
will
be
be
prime
Phil.
time Phil. He'd
Phil
be
will
the
be
one
Phil.
making
That
the
makes
call
sense.
like, "Hey, y'all,
That's
we
what
got
I was like.
problem."
That was his name.
He's
Phil.
the dentist.
Mark can be Mike Tyson. Nah, Mark's not going. You could be Mike
Oh, he
Tyson. Laura.
says that. He always last minute.
We could have. Wait. Who's gonna be Mr. Chow? Like we need a Mr. Chow.
I don't know who
Virus
would
can be
Chow.
Mr. Nah, not Virus. We need a Mr. Chow.
Now Wade, he would be the guy. Wade would be the one that drugged everybody. That would be Walker Wade.
Yeah, that'd be Wade.
I could see that. That's actually good.
Here, you guys, take a shot of this real quick. There's nothing in there.
Rams are close to the red zone.
There's like little victories I look at when the Vikings go home. I look at Gilmore and go, eh.
Yeah.
I like the linebacker though. Is that the one that got Ivan Pace Jr.? That them?
Yeah, Ivan Pace out of Cincinnati. I think he went to Minnesota. Yeah.
Oh.
Which just made that play, right?
Nice.
We just made that play. Well,
His legs were turned 2 different ways. Lucky he didn't get hurt.
No, I don't think he was down either.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Toodaloo, motherfucker.
know the challenge thing?
Got him.
Got him.
Ultra, he's done for the year, Philly D. Yeah, that was good timing, Phil.
Yeah, that wasn't it?
It was.
I really liked him coming out of college. But he's there for a while.
What are you laughing at, Loyal?
Ultra. This is. Oh my God.
Yeah, Brian, I saw when Kobe Dean is done.
Oh man, oh man.
Is he done?
Yeah,
I
saw
didn't
that.
hear.
His pectoral.
Oh, he
thing
tore
is-
his
Yeah, they
pec?
said he's done for the playoffs.
Wow, that's a shame.
He's
That
torn.
sucks.
Poor guy.
Is it a pec or is it a knee?
Knee.
Oh, I thought it
Torn
was
tendon.
Yeah, I don't know how he went from a pec to a knee. Let me see.
Well, they were looking at his
I thought it was
knee
a
last night.
pectoral thing, but maybe I could be wrong.
No, it's patella.
I only real quickly
The
saw it.
Kobe Dean, at the end of the breakout season, suffered a patellar tendon in his knee and is out for the playoffs. It's better than an ACL.
Yeah.
A tough blow
guy.
for Philly and for Dean, who has a long road to recovery. He'll likely miss. Oh, so it's bad. He'll miss.
Yeah.
He'll miss the start of next season. Yeah, that sucks. We know that feeling. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Not good. Not good. The Kobe Dean.
See, this is what happened when you don't grow all the padding that's required. I am a sole proponent for wearing padding. This is what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know, you remember when the Saints won the Super Bowl, they just got over that Hurricane Katrina. Maybe the Rams is thinking, you know, keep the morale up in LA. So they could be dangerous in the playoffs.
They could be.
Clemente got yourself a mug. All right. We'll get that out in the morning, brother. Maybe the Cowboys should hire Stephen Jones as head coach so we can get fired, or maybe Mark Holmes should be the coach because he loves the Cowboys more than his family. Indigenous 69. Yeah, we'll miss Dean, but next man up. Sucks. Thomas, I gotta watch what I read.
Yeah, you do, especially out loud. You're all like Ron Burgundy.
Thomas, no, well, I'll read this. I love, yeah. F you,
New York,
San Diego.
you San Diego.
Thomas goes to the strip club with a mattress on his back for full padding.
Oh my God.
He's laughing. He's laughing. I want to party with you, cowboy. Oh God, that's funny.
Oh,
You and the cow. Oh, sorry. They beat Buffalo Bills. They beat. That talk to Tex is rough on you, Mosher. I already said this before the playoffs. Hey, how are you doing tonight, Daniel? Matt Batten, what's going on? Joy Taylor breaking the balls. Pause. Joy Taylor, what's going on with her that she's made me choke on my chronic smoke?
She probably been hanging around with Diddy and them, man. That's
Yeah, but what's going on with her lately? I hear a lot of Joy Taylor talk. What's going on with Joy?
Maybe she's just a locker room hoe. I
Slept
don't
her
know.
way to the top. Let's just say that.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Put it like this, Brian. Put it like this, Brian. She's the locker room how? Not hoe. How?
I think
So
there
what was
should be
going
more.
on with?
I think there's predators as well in the entertainment business over there.
Oh, that makes sense. Ultra says she's the resident doctor. She's been doing prostate exams over at FS1.
Damn, Ultra.
Hey, I just want to know what's going on with Joy Taylor. She's spreading joy, all right. But my question is, what happened with Skip Bayless? Now he's involved in some sex scandal.
Oh,
Makeup artist or some shit like that.
Well, I gotta ask
When
you, who would even? You could keep your money,
Brian-
Skip. You're one ugly Skeletor looking.
Well, that's why he
Oh, he's the
offered
crypt
money.
keeper is
He
what
offered
he
He's
money
a
is.
or
crypt
something.
keeper, yeah. Another
Hey.
ghoulish tale.
Only that, I saw his video, Brian. He did admit that he
Phil,
would offer
Phil.
the 1.5 mil.
What
He
the-
has went on record and said
It's fucking high.
he will offer 5 million for that.
Oh,
I'm
God
like,
What?
God damn.
yeah.
How
He went on.
stupid.
He just
He was
turned
on-
into he
he
turned
said
into the
that.
skid. He didn't-
As bad as he talked about other people, that's messed up.
They said he offered someone $1.5 million to sleep with. That's Oscar.
The address, the
Look
British.
at him.
And and he said it. He said the reason what he said, and this came straight out of his mouth. He said the reason why she didn't, why she didn't come with 1.5 million because with all the dudes, with all the
The Skip
BBC.
lawsuit was dismissed because the physician said he has not got hard since Woodstock. God, this has gone real sad. Well, he did. I did hear he called his boys, Shannon Sharp for the Rose Sparks. So he's getting the supply of Rose Sparks sent to his crib. When I was sent, oh God, all right, I can't read that one. That's what Fish said.
My God, it
I
destroyed
don't even know
LA.
what that means, Matt. Sore tonight, walking on my muscle. Not sure what that means. Don't know what that means, Matt, but congratulations.
Well, it's 27-3 now.
Dice man. Yeah, I know. It's a blowout. It's a blowout here.
Brian, all I just got to say is poor Ernestine,
Who's that?
Skip's wife.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
she's gonna have a big payday if she do file for divorce.
Well, if he's paying
Good
for
cookie,
it, I mean, does it really count as cheating?
Oh, that should be another 15
just,
yards.
just a joke, people. It's not really like it's emotional, right? It's like going to get a massage. Just ask Massage Watson. I'm not reading that in
Tore that
Indigenous.
Achilles. He re-ruptured it, right?
Yep,
Or
down in
Kraft.
Miami.
Ask Kraft. Ask Kraft. About massage parlor.
Arturo's talked to text and Matt Batman.
Him and
you
Skeletor
have
is probably both up in the massage parlor together.
Batman.
Wow.
Yep, I can see that.
Darnold and Dak Prescott mode. And there it comes. Bruce Banner. Yeah,
How
I
about
can't
Sam
argue with
Darnold in Sam Darnold mode? Like Sam Darnold was doing this shit before.
Yes, he was.
How much money did he cost himself tonight? If Darnold would have won this game,
Did he have 1 year or did he have a multiple year contract?
No,
That's a-
1 year.
no, he's a free agent.
I think his record alone.
What's
will
that commercial they got on TV
Let
where
him
they
finish
show all
this
these
thought.
famous backup quarterbacks helping the man out of the house? What was that one where they had
yeah. They're
He's gonna
guys
be on
doing
Darnold's-
the wasp and stuff. He's like,
yeah, Sam
oh,
Darnold. He's gonna be on one of those
He's like,
commercials
all right,
next year.
back up and
Watch,
stuff like that.
he's gonna be on that commercial
The
next
taxes. He's like, can you deduct a
Kingsbury
luncheon?
ain't leaving. Daniel, Kingsbury
backup
is
not
guaranteed
your-
$7.5 million for the
year. They had
next
Dobbs on there. Who else? they
3
have?
years from Arizona. He ain't coming to us for, well, maybe. I guess he could, but no, I don't see that.
I don't
The
know if
Kingsbury's in the
it's
playoffs winning. Why would he want to come to Dallas?
Not only that, he's still got 1 or 2
Yeah,
years
head
left on
coach.
his contract
Yeah.
too.
The Lions broke the Vikings.
Yeah.
Sam
The
Darnold
Vikings
seeing
broke the
ghosts,
Vikings.
says Ronnie Young.
I just never thought the Vikings were that good this year.
Well, they were, yeah, exactly. I eventually thought this was going to happen, but like,
I hate to say it, they're
I
like
figured.
us.
Well, the past 2 games they didn't play great, right? They didn't
I
look-
mean, the last time they were in the playoffs, they got beat by the Giants.
Is
Can't
that
get
the
any worse
Coldplay
than that.
song?
You lose to the Giants.
That was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
that was a Danny Dimes Giants, huh? Ooh.
That's hard to believe. The Giants were in the playoffs that 2 years
If,
ago.
if you remember, that was the year when we beat them 43-3.
Yep.
Horrible throw. Daniel Jones is loosening up the wing on the sideline. Put me in, coach. I know I could play. Oh, sorry.
Dude, people are already jumping on it, man.
With
I already
Deion?
see a thing that says FanDuel. This is FanDuel saying this. Deion Sanders becoming Cowboys head coach trades Dak to Titans for #1 overall pick and draft Sanders. And it shows what Titans would receive Dak and Cowboys would receive the #1 and then a 4th for 2025 and a 3rd of 2026.
We'll take it.
I was like, man, look at that. They're already jumping on that.
What
I'd take
happened? I'm
Deion. I
sorry.
don't know about Shador.
What happened? Phil,
Not defensive.
read that again, brother. I'm sorry. I missed what?
No, I
Who's-
was just saying that FanDuel was jumping on this whole thing. Like,
What was the compensation? Who's he getting traded
they were
to?
saying that they would trade it to the Titans.
Titans. Dak to the Titans.
Dak to the Titans.
Cowboys would have over $100 million in dead money if they traded Dak. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, exactly. They would.
Kingsbury could be a good OC. Yeah, again, Jerry's not impressed with Kingsbury. Next year you could do it, right, Ultra? Like after this upcoming year. So you could still get Shador. So
You just had to do it like Manning, where I'm not going to play for them. Okay.
yeah. Say, nah, I'm going to Dallas, everybody. Don't draft me.
Oh, touchdown Minnesota.
Better late than never.
What the fuck?
Garbage time.
It's only in the third quarter. There's still time.
There's still time, but
Atlanta blew a lead this big.
so far, the playoffs have not shown an ability to come back.
Hawkinson. I hurt myself on that one. Hawkinson. After 2025, you're correct, Game Time. I thought it was something like that. So after this next year, I think it's like a what, 60 mil or something? Dead money? Here, I can look at it. I don't know why I'm asking. I could pull it right up.
What are you, your number guy? What are you?
I have over the cap. Tough guy.
You think you're better than me?
They're advertising the Jerry Jones ad on Netflix right now. Oh God.
So yeah, so next year is 89. What was it be?
Yeah, if you cut him,
it's like 150.
No, if you cut Dak pre-June 1 next year, you take a $61 million cap hit. If you cut him post-June 1, it's a $27 million cap hit.
That'd be crazy to sign him and then right over soon do it. That'd be just crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of wasted money.
That would be the ultimate Jerry Jones stupidity move.
Well, I'd keep Dak. I would just also try and get Shador. If you
But
got
to sit
Deion,
a
and let them
while?
fight it out. If you're not the best, just because you pay him the money, that's what cracks me up about this team. If they make a mistake, right, and he's not the best guy, are you going to play him anyway? I guess they would. We've
Well, I
already
mean,
seen it.
you just go to show. I mean, he's not necessarily gonna. He's at that age where you can't rely that he's gonna be available for the whole season.
Right. There you go.
You know.
Rams starting arresting guys in the fourth, Oscar.
'Cause even
Yeah.
if none of all that happens, I mean, we can all agree that we'd like to get something in the off season that's at least a competition for that number one. Not to say that they would be the number one, but at least somebody that
Yes,
can
exactly.
push.
And Deion, even if it wasn't his son, he would know. He ain't, listen, Deion's not going to be the coach of the Giants. He ain't going,
Exactly.
he already said he don't want his kid's not going to a cold weather city. Okay. Does Tennessee have a head coach?
Yeah,
Who?
Callahan.
So he's staying?
Yeah, haven't heard no firings or
So I'm
anything.
just saying, he's staying. You got the Browns. I mean, let's look at it here.
Well, the Browns are getting a new stadium, but
I'm
it
saying
ain't gonna
he
be
don't-
ready next year.
They don't
It'll
want
be
him
a
playing
dome.
for Cleveland.
They're in the dome, aren't they, Lloyd?
They're getting a dome, yeah.
You got
Well,
Tennessee,
they-
Cleveland, Giants. Okay.
Well,
Then you got
gonna
New
move-
England, Jacksonville, Vegas. Shador's going to be in Vegas somehow. They're going to trade up and get him. But Tom Brady doesn't want Deion as the head coach. I'll be shocked. Ben Johnson's going to Las Vegas. Then after that, you got the Jets, Carolina, New Orleans, Chicago, San Fran.
It truly works miracles. The peace of mind I've been looking for. Go to Porter.com to learn more.
Shador Sanders made him second string for a few years. Yeah, make him second string.
And and if that happened, Brian, Shador ain't gonna have no other choice but to tell his daddy, hey dad, we're not at home anymore. I'm at the lead the nest.
Yeah, D-Law's free agent.
I'm at the lead the nest.
National media breaks Dallas stories and Dallas local media gets pissed off. Yeah, the local media in Dallas, I'll just say frustrating at best. That's why I like the Athletic Ultra, because they don't really play those games. Saad Youssef and I forget the other writer for the Athletic who cover the Cowboys. They call it down the middle. They don't make deals, and I'm not going to name names, but they're all a bunch of wusses. Yep. John Machota. Yes, Johnny Matches.
We look at Matthew Stafford in play action tonight. Well, we talked about it coming into this game and how they kind of shifted towards the end of the year and went.
All right, we got 4 minutes. All of a sudden, this game has started to drag on a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second half is kind of slow like.
The Vikings defense can't stop the Rams. Maxi Pad Dawson on 105. Yeah. I've never been a fan of Mike Bassick on there when it comes to the Cowboys. He's good when it comes to baseball, but as far as Cowboys takes, he's ridiculous. And Gavin Dawson, that's why I was upset Ultra listening to Brian Broaddus not step in when he knows exactly that they're not in cap hell? Why wouldn't you open your mouth, bro? I was very disappointed listening to that.
And that's what they made a focus on over the last 5-6 weeks of the year. As I mentioned earlier in this game, it just helped everybody. And that's what they got on that run. They won 5 straight and rested some players then last week.
That was a fumble for 6, says Oscar. Yeah, he's sensitive, but yet he tells people, be nice, you don't know what somebody's going through. What was that?
He has kind of gotten away a little
Sorry,
bit.
that was my dog.
That's funny. I thought that was Loyal barking over there.
Like kind of his own DMX thing. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Trayvon Diggs to the Raiders first. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Trayvon's injured. They could trade Micah if they wanted to get up high in the draft to draft him. They could do that, but that would be stupid. But they could. Brian was thinking about his new hairstylist. Yeah, I just don't understand why he wouldn't open his mouth and stick up. You know, it was annoying me today listening to that radio station. Keep Mike in Dallas so he could suffer. Come on, man. Rams are way better than Minnesota. Tonight they look it. Philly, I'm not worried either. Eagles played the Rams early in the year and beat them pretty good. They did.
Uh-oh. Rams got a punt.
Coach Ramsey. Got to stop the run to beat the Eagles. Joy Taylor is eyeing Gina Dallas Diva. Oh, God. What are you bringing up Gina Dallas Diva for? That's not nice, Arturo. She's part of my... Gina's part of my Cowboy Mafia. Different time. We smoked Green Bay in 2016. They smoked us in the playoffs. Yep. Different. If you need a shootout, the Rams can beat the Eagles by a shootout.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Brian.
Ultra's Eagles getting smoked? Nah, I don't think they're getting smoked. You ready, AJ? I need a drawing, bro. You want to do it now or do you want me to wait a little bit? Is anybody else getting in? I'll wait. You want me to wait a little bit? I'll let you know. I'll call you in. We'll do it halfway through the fourth quarter. We'll dump it into a hat. We'll do the drawing in the middle of the fourth. Deion will tell him Cowboys players I'm coming. Oh, God. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You got to do a super chat, Andre. You got to hit that little money sign at the bottom and super chat.
Looks like Thomas is sleeping.
No. I'm you know what?
He's getting hammered. As soon as he found out Deion might be coming, he started drinking the Johnny Walker Blue. Hey, Brian, it's been reported that Jerry called Deion today. Yeah, Victor, we hadn't talked about that. That's how I know nobody's paying attention because nobody laughed.
Oh no, we were all smirking. It was a smirk. You can't hear smirks.
Yeah, what? Like, FYI, smirks on a Zoom call where we're having
Well,
a.
you're not paying attention to our facial expression. I like it.
Yeah, but again, there's people listening in. They're not watching, so you gotta laugh. I don't think about that though. This could be leverage for Colorado to be giving Deion an extension. He ain't. He's been begging for interviews to get out of there. He thought he was going to do better this year. Didn't happen. Yeah, no. Yeah, we've been talking about it pretty much since it broke, when Ultra broke it in here. Warren G, old school rapper.
Old school, baby.
It's like this, it's like that. Oh, no, that's not him. Jerry Jones has Image, Imagine Dragons song, whatever. I thought it was Imagine Dragons. You said Coldplay, Clemente. You had me. I'm like, I thought that was Imagine Dragons. Oh God, Ejacula.
Warren G, that was a president.
Clemente, you're killing me. LA Rams to the NFC championship against the Lions. Andre. Deion can do whatever the F he wants if he wants to stay at Colorado or something else. Deion can. Deion will be zipping around in AT&T in a golf cart.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of those things that, if you hurt your foot, you've those motorized things sliding around.
Probably being a luggage one.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Ultra, you're killing me. Yeah, he's on a roll tonight. Does Dak have a no trade clause? Yes, he does. Who is Kansas City playing next week? Buffalo, right?
Houston.
Houston.
They're playing.
That's a massacre.
And then Ravens versus Bills on the other
That one's a
side.
tough
That'll
one
be a
for
good
the
game.
Bills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bet you they're not gonna eat $100 million. And nah, not this year. They're not. Shoot. Man, I believe Deion would be the first Cowboys coach to change the uniforms and helmets.
Oh, that would be sweet.
I like the all white.
I'd be
With
like
the
a
color
neat,
rush.
like a chrome helmet.
Yeah, give me a chrome
Ooh,
helmet.
yeah.
A blue chrome helmet.
I wouldn't mind them seeing wearing that color rush all the time with the white helmet. So I think that's pretty.
You already have that one. You don't wish for something you already have.
Yeah, we already have it.
Gotta go for something new, Loyal.
We gotta go with chrome. We gotta go chrome, or we gotta go like maybe blue helmets.
I'm saying that would...
Or black. Blackout. No, I don't like black, but black and blue jersey. There you go, Andre. Do something like that.
Bad though. It'd be pretty cool, I think.
Pretty dope. Brian, do you think it's possible we can get Travis Hunter? No, I do not, Victor. But
No.
I don't think he'll fall that far.
I do not, Victor. But if there's a will, there's a way.
What was that song? It's like you draft Shiloh late, you put Deion Jr. in the marketing.
Loyal. You got to read Arturo's comment to yourself.
Exactly, man.
You don't need another one.
You don't need another one.
If you have one lot lizard,
How many less you have as friends? You bring
how many
it
lot
together.
lizards do you need, Loyal? I don't need any lot lizards. I don't need any. You like that, Oscar? I wore that one in Dallas. It's over there. Well, how about the coaching staff for the Cowboys? Deion as head coach. We're not getting Kingsbury. I could see Zimmer. You're gonna get.
I like it.
I do too.
I'd like to see the Cowboys.
Just let
get
this Deion get a
Jeremiah.
good offensive coordinator. Good.
Ronnie Young
got
wants
Zimmer.
Jeremiah from Ohio State. Loyal. Could you get that
Change-
done?
What's that?
Change offensive line coaches.
Victor, of course I'm happy for Louis T. He's going to lose this week, but, you know. Yeah. Ronnie Young wants Jeremiah from Ohio State next year. Can you get that done, Loyal?
What's that?
Ronnie Young wants Jeremiah from Ohio State, the receiver, next year. Can you get that done?
No, he's only a freshman this year. So.
Oh, really? So he's got 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll be in the Super Bowl by then, so yeah, we probably won't get him. Warren Sapp for a D-line coach. Well, yeah, that's a good job, Mike Aldana. The Cowboys do sign Deion and Mike Zimmer stays. This plan was in motion after the Green Bay loss. They were just waiting for Deion's kids to graduate. It's all planned. You know, nice run by Darnold. Ooh, dude. Number 26 was going for his head. Did you see that? Wow.
They threw a flag for that,
but
too.
I don't know if it was for that.
Did they?
Watch him go for his head. He
Viking
missed
guys,
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got him.
Do it.
Okay.
Who
Do it.
catches?
Do it.
Yeah, Neil.
Do it.
They do it.
60%, Victor. 60, 70%. He's now that it's out there and that they've talked, that Jerry has reached out to him, Victor. If Deion wants to come, he's coming.
They threw the flag on number 8 for striking the lineman.
But watch, it was almost a devastating hit. Ooh, he was going for it. He just missed it.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones wants more fame in Indigenous. I like to see the Cowboys get Jeremiah. Yeah, Ronnie Young. He's a freshman. He has to play this year and next year. That should be a flag.
No, that's what they threw the flag on.
No, it should be on the defensive guy, on Darnold.
Yeah, it could have been 2 flags.
Deion's son and Sanders' son went to watch. Deion Sanders and son went to watch the Cowboy game last year, and that's when it got started. Deion is a glory hole higher.
There it was. Glory hole.
So does Shador have a scandal so he can fall in the draft? Yeah, we need a gas mask. Anybody got a gas mask around?
I don't have the patience to jack with you today.
Maybe we could find a video of him with some boats and hose. Oh, sorry. I just tried to. That was a weird way of fitting it in. I worked hard for that. You guys got quiet all of a sudden. Deion would love to have Dak as QB. You think so, Daniel? Crowley, are you legitimately scared? He ain't scared of nothing. He's in the second round of the NFL playoffs. Why is he scared of us? We're couch boys right now, Daniel. Freddie Trejo, Jerry just threw that Deion rumor out so anyone would stop talking about his sorry ass. Please, he'll claim he checked the Rooney Rule requirement. Quite possibly, Fred. Deion and Dak won't get along. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. I see Dak wearing Coach Prime gear right before he gets cut. What's that, Thomas?
I think Deion and Dak will get along.
You think? Yeah.
See, y'all look at the negatives too much, man. I think they will get along. I think they will get along because because I think Deion would give that, give him some freedom.
I don't know. He's a hard worker. I'll say that. And they both, well, they have a lot in common. They each got bad legs. Deion's got the bad leg. He's got the bad leg. Maybe they can rehab together. Matt, I want Deion as head coach. Prime in Dallas will be good for marketing. Yeah, absolutely. That's about it. I mean, Yeah, he was a freshman. He's a freshman, says Loyal. Loyal's a diehard Ohio State fan, so he says we're getting Igbuka in round 1 and we're getting Jack Sawyer in round 2.
Day 1 starters.
Yeah.
Deion won't put up with Prescott's turnovers.
You can get you can bring in Jack Sawyer and put him right in where
he would beat Sam Williams out.
Really?
He would beat Sam Williams out, I think.
No, you can put him in D-Law's spot.
Yeah, D-Law's a free agent. He'll be in Philly next year.
No, you can put him in D-Law's spot and have Sam Williams playing the other side.
Uh-oh, we got ourselves a comeback.
I think there's a lot of defensive tackles, defensive ends in the second or third round you could replace D-Law with. So yeah, I think
Let D-Law walk. Yeah.
Yep.
He's him and his hot boys.
Yeah, get rid of him and his hot boys. No, no disrespect to anything,
No,
but
major disrespect.
Go, dude.
Major
Purely
disrespect.
You just disrespect. He's watching. He's tired.
It's your time, dude. Everybody got a time. I don't care who you are. Everybody in the NFL everybody has a time. Everybody has a time. Everybody has a time stamped on their shelf life.
Deion. Daniel, would Mike and Diggs love Deion as head coach? Why wouldn't Diggs love Deion as head coach?
Oh, yeah, they would love them. Yeah,
they would all love him.
Ooh,
He's played the game at the highest of high levels. I forgot that he was a freshman. Yeah, he's a beast.
This fall down territory here.
You're right, Dwayne Sweetney. D-Law cast the checks.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Man.
You got to let that ball go, man. You sitting there you sitting there in molasses, man, like a statue. You got to let that shit go.
Very interesting.
That was
get rid of it day.
Tell you what, the Rams have a good defensive line.
They do. They do.
All right. Ari Mirov. I don't know what My Sport Update is. I don't know what this guy is, but the Cowboys let a week go by after the season ending, leaving Mike McCarthy in limbo. The delay seems to have been about chasing a big name hire if they had a shot. They'd make a change. If not,
I don't think it stunned him at all, really. I mean,
if not, they'd stick with McCarthy. Deion Sanders appears to be that big name, and with mutual interest brewing, McCarthy got the see you later treatment today. We'll see. We shall see, Ultra. We shall see. Or this all could be. Yeah, how could you? How could you have a rumor about Deion and then have your fallback as Kellen Moore?
Oh my God!
God, yes,
that's terrible.
That's like opening up a Christmas present expecting one thing.
Yeah, you get a pair of socks, and I like socks. I'm getting older. Socks are good.
Ugly ass tie.
I buy my own damn socks.
Yeah, but you can't even equivalent it to socks and underwear because you at least need those. You don't need him. Like,
But
What's
my
up,
question would
Coyote?
be: would Catboy and Deion Sanders butt heads if Prime came to Dallas? That's my only question.
Well, I think that's where Deion would go to Jerry and say, Jerry, you got to understand, we need to do this.
I mean, it'd be good for us.
I think what's going to happen is I think when Jerry do hire Deion, that's if it happens. Jerry gonna pull Steven. He gonna pull Steven to the side and tell him, "Hey man, look, I know we had a little thing back in the mid-90s about Deion. I'm hiring Deion as my head coach. You better not say a damn thing. You better keep your ass in a kid's place and be the team's executive vice president. You better not say shit. Keep your ass in a child's place. You my son, and keep your ass in a child's place." I bet that's what he gonna tell him. You know, whatever you have against Deion, you keep that to yourself. But this is business here. You can't accept that. You let me know right now, and I can hire executive vice president anywhere. Or I hope this don't make your day, but I make Will McClay my executive vice president. That'll change it soon. That'll change it soon. Oh, that's coming back. That's holding. Oh yeah, it's coming back. The referees is already pointing back.
The big run. That was a late flag, though. Very late flag.
And it came all the way from the back, Judge.
Yeah.
Way back there.
It's going back. It's just crazy that
he didn't have to do that.
Wide receiver.
Yeah. Watch the replay. He didn't have to do that.
Oh,
All he had to do was shield him.
I don't think that was much of a hold.
I think he got him for putting his arms around his shoulders. I think that's.
Yeah, he looks like he bear hugs him almost a little bit.
Yeah. All he had to do was shield him.
It's like did the referee couldn't grab his flag or something? Like, oh man, where's that? Where did I put it?
Another flag.
Bring it, right? Let's do it.
Come on, John. Yeah, he got him. That was a good call.
Dude, tight end now.
Damn, even the lineman was holding. They could have called either one.
You know what's funny? You know, how can Mike McCarthy be upset? He was the guy that they were wooing while Jason Garrett was still in the building. You know, yet now all of a sudden he upset that they were wooing somebody else, you know?
Well, he could be upset, but he had 5 freaking years.
You know what I mean? He didn't have a problem when he was the guy that they were wooing, you know,
Yeah.
talking to. So, who knows?
Brian,
Stay tuned,
McCarthy,
everybody.
Brian, if I'm Mike McCarthy, I'm the happiest person right now because, yeah,
He
I'm
hated
gone.
Dallas and the media and Jerry Jones. He hated it.
Yeah, he did.
He hated having to do all that shit.
He won't be unemployed long.
No.
McCarthy will be fine in Chicago, says Chris Johnson.
Yeah, he'll be fine up in Chicago. If it ain't Chicago, it'll probably be Jacksonville. So he'll be fine.
Ronnie, refs always suck. Officiating sucks in the NFL. It does. I mean, that first call yesterday was horrible. McCarthy is mad that he will have no more candlelight dinners at the Golden Corral with Wade.
Damn. He didn't even hear him. They're cutting on him.
Well, Wade left without saying bye. He deserves it. He was selling his house. He had multiple houses, Andre. God bless Mike McCarthy for leaving Dallas. Big Mike ain't mad.
Yeah, didn't he have a $7 million mansion in Dallas?
Yeah, he sold one of them. He still has the other one. How long will Jefferson want out of Minnesota? That's a good question, Bruce.
Yeah, man, he just signed that big contract this year too.
Well, you got less than 9 minutes to go in the game.
Oh, he's dressed. Danny Dimes is dressed.
Well, if he ain't coming in by now, he ain't coming in.
Nah.
He's got that same look he had when he was on the Giants.
You know, the $1 million question is, where do he go?
Where does he go?
Yeah, dang, you beat me
mercy.
to that.
Oh, that one, that song?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You probably sing better.
No.
Where did he go?
I think we back
I
up.
wanna know.
Where do he go after this year? Because I think he's in Minnesota on a 1-year deal.
Might go the Browns.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Go to the Browns or go to the Raiders. Depending on what route they take. Go to Tennessee.
Daniel M says, I don't think we'll hear anything else from the Cowboys until midweek. Yeah, that they've shot their you know what, so they'll be quiet for a few days.
You talking about the Joneses?
Yeah. They leaked data. They bought themselves a couple days. That's if you won up 5-3.
You hear them talking about us?
Yeah, it'll be Deion centric tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be primetime central from here on out.
Well, the guy that leaked it is part of their marketing thing, isn't he? Like,
yeah, probably. Where did you go?
The way they're talking, Dallas is going to have their coldest weather in quite a while this next weekend, and that's where they play the national championship game on Monday night.
I thought the national championship game is going to be in Atlanta.
I thought it was in Jerry's World.
No, they had the Cotton Bowl in Jerry World last week.
Ronnie Young, the national championship in Atlanta. Is
Is
it?
it?
Yeah. I don't know. Is it? I thought it was Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. Loyal, thoughts on facing the Irish next week? He's sleeping. Vikings wasted too much time.
I think you're going to blow Notre Dame out.
Ohio State are going to be the champs. Champ.
Huh? You asleep?
I'm not out, Matt. I was looking at something on my phone.
Who's going to do a drawing here real quick, everybody? We got the NWO hat with all the tickets in it from tonight. Go ahead, mix them up.
New World Order.
New World Order.
Blue Virus.
Nice, congratulations.
No, Arthur, I'm not looking at porn.
I'll put all these back in. We'll leave it in there for next time. Blue Virus, you're a winner. If you don't answer, I'm going to do another one.
Ooh.
Look, he's on mushrooms.
He's like,
Look at him.
he's so
This is what
shocked
our-
he won.
Right now, you see what Virus is doing? That's what Aaron Rodgers looks like when he's in a cave for him. And any chance Deion could hire Steve Sarkisian as offensive coordinator? I don't know if Sark would leave Texas, and that.
Nah.
I just did the drawing, but you're in it, buddy. You'll be in for the next one, my man. I'll leave it in there, a Coyote.
Nah, I can't see that. Plus, Texas is getting they're getting Sark a lot of money too. Nah.
You're in, buddy.
Thanks.
You're in, Virus. Yeah, Sark's got a lot of money. He's not going to come here unless it's for a head coaching job, and he may not even do that. You got to remember, this is a recruiting season. You know, he's already outmade his round. He's making rounds.
Well, recruiting rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's short.
They challenge that. He's way short. I don't know why they challenge that.
Fucking game's dragging on.
It is dragging. It's been a
Let's
boring
go
game.
already. Yeah, all of a sudden it died. Do you think the Cowboys make it happen? Andre, I hope so. That'd be better than a retread coach. Bring in Deion. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, screw it. Let us get our what's that main guy the from the circus?
Ringling Brothers.
Yeah, but what's the main dude that always announces and stuff?
Oh, shoot.
Can't think of the name. It's like around the tip of my tongue. Oh man, probably the chat would know.
Yeah.
The ringmaster. They just said the ringmaster.
He got it.
People must be wearing down. Everybody's getting quiet.
What's that?
Everybody's getting quiet. People,
I mean-
everybody's wearing down. It's a boring game.
I was I'm reading something, but yeah.
You need to
Yeah, this game's kind of boring. That Tampa Washington game was good yesterday. But
Yeah,
this
it
game
was.
is like, man.
Pick that shit up. I guess if they score a touchdown, it would make it somewhat interesting, but
It's like they got no urgency, though. It's only 5.5 minutes left.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. The Sanders received a 5-year, $29.5 million contract when he was hired in Colorado in 2022. So you figure that's $6 million a year. So that fits right in Jerry's range. What's up, G. Potter? How are you? How does Justin Jefferson get paid all that money and he does not show up in the fourth quarter? Again, Andre, team game. The Rams offense has slowed down a lot. Yes, they have. You really
At
don't
this
need
point,
to,
man,
though.
I'd be taking my starters out, man. Just let them
Yes,
rest.
exactly.
There's no use keeping them in the game right now.
Yeah, because you got to get them ready for Philadelphia Saturday or Sunday, whenever they play.
Team game, right, Indigenous? Or are you making fun of me? You making fun of me? I got Phil's a channel up at the top pinned. Anybody
Whoa.
that's not subscribed to Primetime Phil, the guy who's talking a lot with the red shirt,
I've been taking up most of the channel. I'm sorry, man.
ex-quarterback of the Oregon Ducks.
I have no idea.
And one hell of a model American.
America.
America. Go sub up to Primetime Phil.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it is a team game, but he's the first,
Get up!
the main player. Yeah, I hear you, Andre. Get up. He's just got his head taken off. Let him find his head first.
Now, but Gallimore, that's who that was.
Gallimore stepping up, winning playoff games.
Hello,
he has
Jerry.
A sack and a half.
Hello,
Jerry. Sing. Or Toro, they want to hear you sing. It feels like, yeah, you're not hearing shit. Anybody see my head?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got Wade.
Oh, yeah, he was rocking it, man.
You wake up in the morning.
He just drops it, man. These wide receivers.
Oh, that's incomplete.
I see the same old thing. I foot up on the table. Ain't no pork up in the pan.
Oh, if they don't convert here, the game is over. It's a done deal. Even though it's already a done deal anyway, but it's fourth down.
Vikings were favored in this game, weren't they? I believe they were a slight favorite coming in. Ain't no pork up in the pan.
Oh, he just threw that. He did. That was a I don't care throw.
Jefferson hadn't had that many catches tonight.
Vikings were 2-point favorite, a 2.5 in a lot of places. Playoff teams shut down your best players. Bang, bang. Oh, early lines. Let's look at early lines. I don't know if they'll have it yet for the Eagles game. Obviously, they don't know who they're playing, so.
Sure they don't.
5 catches and 58 yards.
Okay. We got the Chiefs are -8 at home to the Texans. I thought it'd be higher.
I did too.
Lions -9.5, anywhere from 8.5 to 9.5 over the Commandos. Bills are the home underdog. Do you believe that?
That's hard to believe.
Bills are a 1-point underdog. Some casinos have it 1.5. Penn State's Tyler Warren just declared for the draft.
Running back, ain't it?
No.
What? No,
Tight
tight
end.
end.
Oh, that's right, number 44. The one that you like, Brian.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. I lock him. I lock him a lot.
That guy in a little coat.
I didn't say he would be a Cowboy. I just said I liked him. Eagles, get ready. Rams are coming. Too much Lamar Jackson. Texas wide receiver declared for the draft. Which one? Isaiah Bond, who don't ever show up. Is that one? Oscar? He's banged up. I'll give him that. He's banged up. It's time to do a mock draft. We got the same old thing.
On your side, did they go for it on 4th down?
It's 4th and 2 right now.
I think the Rams actually match up pretty good with Philadelphia.
If the Rams show up.
If they show up, it could be a good game.
Yeah, if they show up. If you remember early in the year, they beat the hell out of Philadelphia. That was a game where Saquon ran for 255 on them on a Sunday night out in Hollywood, of all places.
Man, this game's dragging.
Yes, it is. It's dragging.
Well, at least we're about 20 seconds away from the 2-minute warning.
Who is the favorite in Notre Dame? I know Ohio State's favorite, but how many points?
I didn't even look.
Sunday, February 2nd on ESPN and ABC. Sam Darnold named as
Tough when you need so many points and you can't throw it downfield,
2-minute warning.
Two-minute warning, people. We are winding this up. Everybody, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so now. That would help me out. Before we get out of here, call it a night. You got the point spread, huh? Bang that button, baby. Bang it.
So Adam Schefter already had something out there that said that Deion did say something on Monday night.
He said what?
That he still loves the community that he's in.
What, Colorado?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like like as much as he's like it is enticing. He didn't turn it down, but he really
I mean,
likes
how
it.
do they know for sure? I mean, was they tapping into their phones or something? I mean, how do they know 100% that the call was made? That's what I want to know.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, mate.
What's that? What'd you say, Randy?
They're favored by 8.5.
Oh, you're talking about something else. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm.
Only a target.
looking for a reason to try the $5 meal deal with new McDonald's. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get more than you expect. The $5
I think Ohio State's going to destroy Notre Dame.
Yep, I hope so. I don't want to underestimate nobody, but Notre Dame's.
Notre Dame don't have a lot of firepower at wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, they did beat Georgia, and Georgia had a really good defense. I mean, so it's gonna be a fun game. I think the last time they played, it came down to the wire. I mean, we had a shittier quarterback in Kyle McCord, but that game came down to literally the game-winning drive. So,
when did y'all play them last?
I think it was towards the beginning of last season.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah, because I remember y'all played them at the shoe year for last.
No, we played them in South Bend.
You don't drop them passes, dude.
No, we played them in South Bend last time we played them.
You don't drop them kind of passes.
Virus, you won.
Oh, I won?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hey, woke up. Was you taking a nap, Blue
Oh,
Virus?
no, I was eating dinner. I just came back.
Oh.
Dude, Addison has been dropping it crazy.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Scott. In every phase of the game, they won. Let's hit fly for Allison and a diving try to 30 and can't come.
So just go on the website and let me know what hoodie you want.
Oh, okay, a hoodie.
And well, whatever you want, but I said a hoodie or whatever. I assume you wanted a hoodie.
Yeah, I'll take a hoodie.
Yeah, just go on there and
take it easy, Matt.
Mix and match, and like let me know what you want, and just send me your whatever address you're at now. Oh wow! This game's a wrap. 27-9.
I didn't realize Minnesota had, LA has 9 sacks.
It's crazy.
Yep.
So I'm saying this is how the playoff had gone when the one team has kind of swung. It was only the Washington Tampa Bay game that was different.
You know, I was kind of rooting for Minnesota, but the fact that the Rams got pushed out of their home, I'm actually happy for them. You know,
That's what's going on in LA right now.
that's what I mean.
Morale. You
Well, that's what I
know.
was telling my girl because she was like, "Oh, you know that." I go, "Well, last time something like that happened was like the Saints with Katrina,
The Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, man. They could be a sleeper in the playoffs. I know the Eagles are pounding their chest right now and like, yeah, we're all that in a bag of chips, but
I just think the Rams
can't fall asleep, man.
They got to show up. They have done well in the past couple games. They're on a streak right now.
Because I trusted you. You spent between us. You have. That's why you're not off the job. Any other lieutenant would fire you.
And that's it. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta get ready for work.
All right, man.
Yeah, same.
Have
I'm about
fun.
All right, man.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, talk to y'all later.
All right.
Yep.
Saying that I could play the politics better, right? Like you did to land your position.
Tell you what, I like the Rams coach.
Yeah. Why do you think Kirk Cousins left, Coyote? I don't know. Why do you think, Randy? Why do you think Kirk Cousins left?
I don't know.
Yeah, 3D game time, Brian.
I think he thought he was going to get more playing time, and I don't think he thought Penix was going to be drafted either. Was that what you're talking about, Brian?
Yeah. That's what it was, a super chat I was reading. Yeah, just email me, Virus, with all your information.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. Y'all have
all
a
right,
good
everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I'm tired. So we'll be having more on the Deion Sanders and all that rumors tomorrow. And we'll get ready for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs next week. But for now, we are out of here. I'll keep everybody in the cup for the next drawing. And I'm out of here. Anything else from the Zoom
He's
crew?
a future NFL head coach, Brian.
Yeah.
The defensive coordinator for the Rams.
Okay. There you go.
He's Don Shula's grandson.
Okay.
He's the grandson of Don Shula.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed for Deion. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Me too. That's my last words, pretty much.
All right, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace out. Later.
All right,
Bye.
peace out.
All right,
Later.
Bye.